Yeah.
Oh God! I accidentally played the video. I accidentally played the video.
Okay.
Oh, I thought it was outside.
No, it was Peyton screaming like a banshee.
Oh, like last night when almost ran her
Yeah,
over.
like when you ran her over. Yeah,
That's funny.
that was funny, dude.
I feel so bad.
I've never heard her scream like that. Like that was like a scared scream.
It scared me.
Yeah,
Okay.
she thought she was gonna die, like legitimately.
Man, I missed a lot.
Yeah.
We both
yeah.
did.
So, all right. So I guess we started. Woo.
Oh yeah, we're good.
But so me and Cameron are on a like adult softball league, like the slob pitch. First of all, both of us hit home runs last night. No big deal. I hit the first home run of the season for the team. You know.
Mine went farther.
Congrats.
Yeah, they were both worth the same amount of points, asshole.
I know, I'm just joking.
Anyways, we're the Boomstick Bros now. And that's our official name.
Continue.
But we also won. So we won 28-11. Fucking killed the other team. Oh wait.
That's so
Yeah.
fucking satisfying.
Thank you, sir.
Let me get a nice little.
Oh, dude.
That is so good.
All right.
I like that.
you ready for this
I don't
one?
want to say it's better than San
Oh,
Pellegrino
sorry.
because they both have their own tastes.
So yeah, we won 28-11. Kicked the shit out of them. And then afterwards, bro, we went and got Mongolian barbecue. We went
so long.
we went to dine in. We got there at like what, like 9, like
It was
8.
I think, yeah, because they closed at 9. We got there at
Okay,
8.
so we got there at like 8. Fucking did not leave to go home. Didn't get to, like, keep in mind, this is not like we ate and now we're going. We did not get to eat. We were waiting in line to get our food cooked. Didn't leave with our food finally cooked until like
9,
10. Or like
What?
9:10.
Yeah.
Like 10 after
That's
9.
crazy.
Oh, dude, I would have left.
Bro, it was well, we had already made our bowls and everything, and we're just sitting there.
It took
Like,
so fucking
took
long.
so
Oh,
long.
fuck.
So they were like really busy, or like
Yeah, they were
So they
busy.
were busy in store, and then as soon we got our bowls and our bowls were made, we were waiting for them to be cooked, and like 6 people ordered to go, like over the phone,
And they had to
and
do
they
that
cooked
first.
all their food before they cooked ours.
What the heck, man?
And then-
And then, like, in between each time they cook, they have to clean the stove. There's only
Yeah.
one stove.
Oh,
Yeah.
so it was
Oh,
sort of
that
like
is-
a bottleneck there. where-
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
So-
anti-efficient. Yeah.
I mean, they give us some extra rice and extra box stickers, but it
I
was,
mean, I guess that's cool.
bro,
They
I'm
should
like,
give you your meal for free.
bro, I always tip, like no matter what, and this is like the first time in so long that I was like not tipping.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
Like we didn't
Yeah.
even get to eat inside. Like we
I hate those
waited
experiences,
over an
though.
hour. Like Corey was like, "Oh, let's just go to a Mexican restaurant." We could have sat
Should've
down at a
listened.
Mexican restaurant, ate dinner, and left before we got our food.
I
at
hate those type
Mongolian.
of experiences,
true.
dude.
Yeah.
Like you're already kind of like, oh man, I'm super hungry. Then you get there and like you're waiting, you're sweaty, you're tired. Just like, dude, I just want to fucking eat, man.
Because it's like a gamble in your head too, where
Dude,
you're like,
oh, do I stay
will
here?
we waste more time if we leave, or
Right.
will we waste more time if we stay and
Just
wait
get-
for them?
You
Yeah.
get so angry because you're in this dilemma where it's like you are in purgatory, if that makes
Right.
sense.
Dude, yeah, that's the perfect analogy. Yeah.
Yes. It's just like I don't know what to
Just
do.
Knowing
It's
our
weird
luck, we'll
medium.
go to another restaurant and the same shit will happen.
But after that, we went over to Alex and we swam for a little bit, hung out.
Did you get PogCam with that? With your mic?
Oh,
Play the
he
game.
had his headset down. That's funny.
Yeah, I had it down on purpose.
Oh, sorry, I'll put it back
For a reason.
Play of game.
I'm a true gamer.
Yeah, you're always ready.
Poggers.
All right,
bud.
I got you.
PogChamp Cam.
But yeah, so we hung out. Then we drove. We went and did some hooligan shit.
Hey, can you guys still hear me?
Yeah.
Barely. They're not gonna hear you.
Wait, hold on.
We can hear you because we're right next to you. But
I mean,
I have a volume mic in my head.
we could
it's not.
say
Nothing's gonna come through your headset, man.
Okay, that's fine. Sorry. I just thought it was
So
something to try.
we
the
lit
way-
off fireworks. Let's just leave it at that.
It's
Yeah.
alright, Al. It's
We,
alright.
we lit off some fireworks.
I didn't know if we could talk about that.
Yeah, I mean
some sparklers were lit. You know,
Yeah.
not to
Yeah,
get wild or
some-
anything, but
Fun was had.
Sparkler blew up on me.
allegedly.
Yeah.
I mean, this
Allegedly.
is a comedy podcast, so everything we're saying could be a joke right now.
Right. No.
This could all
That's
be a
why
bit.
I'm laughing.
This
yeah.
is not viable in court.
That's
Just
fine.
so
Yeah.
you guys
That's why I'm
know.
laughing.
This could all be a bit, or maybe it's not, or maybe it is.
Or maybe it
Nobody
is.
knows.
Yeah.
Haha.
But
Yeah, ha ha ha. This is
funny.
a bit. Ha ha ha. We
haha.
love how we just lit off fireworks illegally. Ha ha ha. Great bit.
She's a 10. Haha.
What do you guys think of that bit?
Yeah, good big, huh, guys? But
That
anyways,
was a
we
good time
get
to play the little audience.
we get back to Alex,
funny.
and it's like 2:30 in the morning. So Cameron's like dog tired. He's sitting in his car about to leave, and Peyton's like up against his car on the passenger side, like right behind the.
You can see it
the
on top
side
of my
mirror.
car. She's writing something.
Yeah, she was writing that, and Cameron just like backs up and almost runs her over,
Holy shit!
and she just screams. Let me get it far.
I wish we had a video of this.
She's like, ah! And like it, like I've heard her scream like at me, like angrily, but like I've never heard her scream like out of fear.
There was genuine fear in her
Dude,
voice.
she was scared.
I didn't realize how close she was to my car. I thought she was like a little bit back farther, like riding like this.
Bro, me, Alec, and Becca were all just standing there like,
So bad. I had to get out and give her a hug.
yeah. And then I beat him up for touching my girl. I was like, get away.
yeah, I'm gonna beat you up for hitting her and then hugging her.
Yeah. No, we were.
Yeah, you're like, dude. Honestly, first of all, I was mad that you almost killed her, but on top
fucking
of it, you
violated
hugged my
her?
girl, dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, you fucking violated her. in,
Cameron
like,
got
2
out.
ways.
He's like, Peyton, you almost hurt my car.
What the fuck, dude? What the fuck, Peyton?
Gosh.
That's hilarious.
You gonna
brutal
dent
in
my
the pool.
Camry?
Bro,
Yeah.
what the fuck? You're gonna scratch my paint.
I know, dog. I just got a muffler deleting everything.
Oh man.
But yeah, so I didn't go to bed till like 3 a.m, and then I got up at 8 to go to the gym,
It's dedication.
and then I didn't do anything at the gym
Oh really?
because my coach didn't, or actually my coach sent Alec the lifting program, and I went to get it from Alec this morning, and he didn't wake up.
Oh, so you
So
were
I
just
was
like,
at the gym, and I'm like, well, I don't have the program.
that kind of
forgot about
sucks.
Yeah, but it's a 4-day program, so I'm just gonna do it tomorrow and then through Friday.
Yeah.
Oh,
So what's your guys' program like? Is it like,
Well, the
or at least
first-
right now?
The first week is pretty much like we touch the weights a
Yeah,
little
high
bit.
school.
It's
Mm-hmm.
more like, hey, let's feel a barbell in our hand, and the rest of it is all just like metabolic training. It's all
Oh,
like
okay, interesting.
circuit training, like basically for cardio to like get us in shape
So is
for
it
the volume in the weight room and the throwing we're gonna have.
So is it almost more like hit training?
Yeah,
Oh, okay, that makes
Yeah.
sense.
it's like very it's kind of CrossFit-esque in the
Oh, okay.
in the style of program where it's like circuit training. You're
Yeah. I
constantly
have a
moving.
quid pro quo.
That type of hit training, but not CrossFit in the stupid ass shit they do.
All right,
yeah,
guys.
yeah. What's up?
I have a quid pro quo.
Oh, a quid pro quo?
Quid pro quo.
What does
excuse
that
me.
mean? I know
was
the
gonna
word.
say,
I
It's
don't know
like
what it
tit
means.
for tat. I guess like
Oh.
like a favor for a favor. I think it's what it is.
Like blood for blood, tooth for tooth.
Oh yeah,
I think so.
Ass for ass.
Yeah, eye for eye.
Because that's what they
Yeah.
were saying about Trump's Russia thing. It was quid pro
Oh.
quo.
No quid pro
Oh.
quo.
So
Yeah.
it's like it wasn't like favors for favors or whatever.
Yeah, precisely. No strings were pulled. Okay, so I'm trying to word this correctly. You're 7 years old. It's Saturday morning. You're in your PJs.
Ooh.
9 o'clock in the morning. Mom just made French toast.
No, I would honestly, it wouldn't be French toast for me. I probably would have ate a bowl of Lucky Charms.
Mom made French toast. What's on TV? Remotes in your hands.
Wait, what day of the week is it?
It's a Saturday.
It's a Saturday.
Oh, Saturday morning.
Wait, are we saying, is this like a
cartoons.
literal like what would have been on, or is this like what are you choosing?
What are
I'm
you
saying
what-
remotes in your hand. What are you putting
What
Oh.
are you choosing?
SpongeBob.
Well, I know my answer, but I'll let you guys talk first.
Danny Phantom.
Oh,
Oh,
dude,
okay,
Danny
okay.
Phantom is a classic.
Dude, that's
a great
it.
show.
Dude,
It's a great show.
That was my when I was 7, dude. That was my shit.
For me, it'd either be SpongeBob or Fairy Odd Parents.
Oh, dude,
I wanted
Oh,
those
Fairly
way
Odd
too
Parents
much.
was
Yeah.
so good.
I know.
Dude, remember the crossovers they used to do with Jimmy Neutron? That shit was,
was-
awesome.
I forgot about
Insane.
that show too.
I did
Yeah.
forget about those.
Yeah, remember the Jimmy Neutron movie?
Yes.
Dude,
That's
Jimmy
so
Neutron was
good.
great.
So good, dude.
Very
super
good.
good. I love
It
that
was
show.
it
People
was
shit on it, but it was good.
It's
Wasn't
funny because it was a movie before it was a show.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
They made the
Yeah,
movie
super
first,
early.
and then they made a show from the
Super.
movie.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
like super shitty animation, and
Huh.
then the show was
But
even
you talking
worse.
about the one where the aliens and all that kind
Yeah,
of?
Yeah.
That
was,
came out first?
Yeah, freaking awesome, dude. Dude, there's so many good
Honestly,
Saturday
guys-
morning cartoons though.
Oh, what was yours, Paul?
See, for whatever reason, growing up, my mom did not let us watch SpongeBob.
Okay.
If I could do it again, I would, because SpongeBob's such a great
SpongeBob's
show.
pretty awesome.
SpongeBob's amazing.
Sitting around the campfire.
Sing our campfire songs.
I don't care if we get.
Nobody said mine yet, so I feel good about it. I
But
feel
you
like I'm
know
not
what?
copying anyone here.
I don't want to say Rugrats because that's like I think it was off air by that time. It was so.
kind of good.
It was.
Rugrats is low key
Rugrats was
OP.
good.
Have you
dog.
seen the
What
new
mean?
ones that they made?
The
Yeah.
movie?
It sucks.
Oh, the show. I
No,
mean?
they like reanimated.
It's like
it.
live animation.
My little
Yeah.
No, it's not
cousins-
live. It's just weird animation.
My
like
little
in
cousins
3D,
were
yeah.
watching it, and I was like, it's trash.
Oh yeah,
Is it? Yeah, I bet.
I tried watching.
Dale,
What's
You're
yours,
up.
Dale?
Okay, so wait, what was yours?
SpongeBob.
Okay, so I think for me, my number one definitely going to be Courage the Cowardly Dog. But I'm gonna say,
So
I'm gonna say-
Pog.
I'm gonna say a close second is also Ed, Ed, and Eddie. I
Oh, that
loved
was-
Ed, Ed, and
Ed,
Eddie.
Eddie.
Also.
Okay,
I
I
forgot about
retract my statement. Maybe
What's-
Backyard. What was it?
Backyard
Oh, no,
No.
that was a good show.
The kids.
Kids Next Door.
Oh, Codename
Yes.
Kids Next Door.
Codename Kids
Codename
Next
Kids
Door.
That was
Next
a
Door.
great
That
show.
was a good show.
That was
God tier.
Yes,
That show was
great.
awesome.
very good.
Wasn't the Invader Zim?
Invaders.
Oh.
Zim.
Invader
I
Zim was
never-
awesome.
I watched like a couple episodes.
It was all right.
I didn't like
It was cool. I
It
mean,
freaked me out for some reason.
What's going on, Ed?
Ed, Ed, and Eddie's a classic,
Dude,
though,
that's
dude.
so
So good.
That's
I
a
just-
great show.
I loved everything, man. Like the characters were so funny because they were kind of like shady. They were really
yeah.
shady.
But you go back and watch them. That show had a lot of depth.
No,
Dude,
There was definitely like
They all had CTE.
here's
okay.
here's another question. If you could only pick one, Cartoon Network or Nickelodeon?
Definitely Cartoon
Network.
Like
For
no
sure.
question.
100%.
Nickelodeon had some amazing '90s shows.
The only-
early
the only thing
2000s,
is-
but Cartoon Network
the only
ruled
thing
the
that made
2000s.
that Nickelodeon has like obvious Cartoon Network like as a whole better.
Yeah.
But Nickelodeon has SpongeBob, Danny Phantom.
See,
For me,
See-
that's like dang, that almost makes it worth it to go.
Right, but
I
Adventure
watched
Time,
both of them.
Adventure Time, dude. Johnny Bravo.
Johnny Bravo,
That's the thing, dude.
fuck.
Johnny Test,
Nickelodeon.
Johnny
Oh,
Test.
Johnny Test. Oh,
That show was
dude.
dope.
Let me lay it
dude.
down for you guys, dude. I'm telling you what right
Dude,
now.
bro, the funniest thing looking back on it for me for Johnny Test was Mr. Black and Mr. White, and
Yeah.
Mr. White was black and Mr. Black was white. I always wondered, like, I'm surprised nobody else, like, I'm surprised nobody got upset about that because it was just so
Well, 'cause
funny,
if
but
you-
like
if you
weird.
did get upset about it, then you're like
A snowflake,
You're
yeah.
Rossiest.
Yeah, it's just like, oh man, that was so funny.
But wasn't it a play on for Men in Black?
Yeah, they were
I think
kind of
so.
like Men
Like a
in
Secret
Black-ish
Service
kind
kind
of
of,
characters.
you know,
yeah.
Oh, remember Foster's Home for Imaginary?
Oh
Kids?
yeah, that one
I
was
couldn't-
so
that was
good.
awesome.
Okay,
So
yeah, I'm picking
good.
Cartoon Network now.
That one's
That's what I'm
underrated.
saying,
man.
dude.
That
Cartoon
one
Network
people
had it
forget
all.
about.
Dude,
So good.
I'm on it. Like if I had to pick one show, like one cartoon, it'd probably be Danny Phantom, but I'd definitely pick Cartoon.
All right, guys,
Network.
I'm gonna pull up some 2000s Cartoon Network shows. Just give me a minute. You can keep talking about it, but I'm gonna
Dude,
pull up the
I-
list.
Camp Lazlo, dude.
Yeah.
so
Oh,
good.
Camp
I liked
Lazlo.
it.
That shit was gas.
Total
Yeah.
Drama Island.
Yeah.
Oh
Yes,
yeah.
Yes.
Okay, Total Drama Island 2 holds up so well.
Oh, I
Hey.
watch it
so
now.
well.
I
It's
Have
watch
you
it
guys
now.
seen? There
Yeah.
was two shows. It was 16 again. It was a Canadian show. I think it was Cartoon
Was that
Network.
the one with the people that worked in the mall?
Yeah.
And one was
Yeah.
at the lemonade stand?
Yes.
I liked that show a
Oh,
lot.
yeah, I
Yeah.
remember
Yeah, that one in Stoked. Stoked was good too. It was like when it was like kind of the same premise. These kids worked at like a surf resort.
Oh
on the coast.
yeah.
That one was hella
yeah.
good.
Okay, so I will say I think I can totally
no
see
service.
people that think those ones were less good, but I also really liked them.
Yeah,
like
me
I,
too.
still
I've got good memories of
They were
watching
underrated,
them.
but yeah, I loved them, dude.
Or
Yeah.
did you ever
They're
watch
good.
I think Rugrats Grown Up?
I don't
The
think so.
movie?
Yeah,
I
like
think
when they
so.
were like teenagers.
Yeah.
yeah.
I think they're
that
like
was
high schoolers.
That was good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Interesting.
I'm so glad I brought this up. Really,
Dude, this is
Dude,
good.
it's a
Yeah.
good combo.
Did you guys like
I love cartoons, bro?
fuck the one it was like more anime style and it had the people it had like the one that was like a cyborg type of guy and it had like the emo girl
Teen
that-
Titans.
yeah Teen Titans
Teen Titans is
Teen
so good.
Titans
Good.
That
dude
was so
Teen
good.
And then he
Titans
ruined
was
it.
so good yeah
Yeah.
Yeah,
so
Teen Titans goes awful.
that's the thing I saw my sister like pull it up and I was like oh no way she's watching Teen Titans like that's so cool and then it came up and I was like this is not the one I
This is
watched
not
like
Teen Titans.
Teen Titans goes.
yeah
No.
I
They're
was
all,
like
like,
so
the
disappointed
original
They're all, like,
Teen Titans was
cutesy and
so
stuff,
good.
and it's
So
like,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
dude the original one was so sick
So good, dude.
so good
Yeah.
And then what's another good one? Oh, Avatar.
oh yeah
Avatar,
yeah.
dude.
Avatar dude
Dragon Ball was good too.
So
I don't know if you guys
Dragon Ball
watched
was
that, but that was a.
I never
it's a good-
watched it.
It's a good show. Super
Yeah.
good.
It's huge. It has so many fans, but I also haven't watched it, so I can't really like
If-
say much.
Have you guys watched Legend of Korra?
Legend of
What was that one about again?
it was
it's,
a
it's-
show based off of.
Yeah, it's
Um,
Korra's the next Avatar after Aang.
Oh,
she's
no, I
a
never saw that
waterbender,
then.
yeah, right?
Yeah,
she's a
she's a
waterbender.
waterbender.
Yeah.
Did you
It's
guys watch
really good.
regular show?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Regular
Watched
show
it.
is
I love
fucking
that one.
awesome, dude.
Skips.
Skips. I know, dude. What was his name was Gumball, wasn't it? The guy that was-
Amazing. Oh, what?
Oh, that show was good.
Yeah,
dude.
that one-
Amazing World of Gumball. Oh, I still
first-
watch that today,
At
dude.
first, I like refused to watch it because I thought it was gonna be stupid.
It's fucking
And I finally
hilarious.
watched
There's a
one
lot of
episode,
dirty
I'm like,
jokes
this
in
is
there,
fucking
dude.
great.
Oh my
You guys
god,
you
it's
got-
better as like
we've left out like an absolute classic.
what?
You're gonna say it.
Cat dog.
Cat
Oh,
dog.
okay.
Cat dog.
So good, dude.
What did you think I was gonna say?
I thought you were gonna say I forgot. He talks about it all the time.
Me?
Yeah. Every time we bring up cartoons, he talks about it.
Every time, because
It's like something flapjacks. Or something.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
It was just called Flapjack. Right?
Flapjack.
Flapjack.
I
That
love
one was
that
so
show.
good.
It's so
Fucking hated
good.
that.
So
That's
good.
true. So good.
I love that show.
Dude, I love it. Like they would do the thing sometimes where what's his name, the captain would like his face would get like hyper
Yeah.
detailed.
Oh.
They would do that with certain characters.
It
They
was
would
They
like
do
get,
it all the
it was
time.
like the anime close-ups.
Yeah.
It's just like
they would get
It's like,
mad
what?
or they would get really happy and it'd be like these weird hyper
Like how
close-ups.
SpongeBob did
Yeah.
it too.
So good.
Yeah.
SpongeBob did that shit where it's like 3D. It's like super detailed. Like
Dude, my mom did
hyper-realistic.
not like that show, bro. She thought Flapjack was like really
Same.
like weird, man.
Yeah,
but I was
same.
like, this is so good.
it was, but it's awesome.
So good.
No, my mom was the same way,
Gravity
dude.
Falls.
Oh,
Okay,
that's
so I never
good.
actually watched that
Dude,
one.
you
that was
have
like in
to. It's
between
so
when
good.
we're kind of stopped.
That was one of those
Yeah, it's
developmental shows. It's like the more you watch, it's like, dude, this is getting better.
Mm-hmm.
Just because like it talked about like time travel. It talked about like,
Well, and it has like all the like the hidden stuff that you can
dude,
do.
you go back and watch it. It's like almost like Marvel movies. They're all like coordinated and organized.
Right.
It's pretty insane.
You know what surprised me? All the Conjuring movies are like connected in a cool way.
Sorry.
Oh, dude, yeah, I know. They're super.
They are?
Oh, yeah.
I didn't
no,
know that.
they're all timelined. Yeah,
Like
the
if
Nun is like
the
I think
newest.
Devil made me do it.
I want to
that
watch
movie?
It. Have you seen it?
It's connected to I think the first Annabelle.
Yeah, no, they're all. So I think that one was the
They're-
Devil Made Me Do It. Well, they're all.
They talk
like,
about the same cult that's in the Annabelle movie.
Oh.
I see. Well, I've only seen the first two Annabelles, Annabelle Creation, I think, and what was it?
We
Well,
went
just
from-
Annabelle and Annabelle Creation.
Wait, I just realized. Did I clap at the beginning?
I don't think so.
I
Oh
did.
fuck. Okay.
Well, I did.
This is.
but-
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh no, I wasn't recording yet though. Okay.
Is it recording
well,
right now?
I hate to derail this conversation, but here, do it really quick. Okay.
Okay.
Sorry.
Sound good. Up until that point, it might not be very well synced. It's okay though.
Oh no, it'll be fine. Because it's all one continuous clip, so I only need to sync it at one point, and then it'll all, yeah.
Got it. Yeah, I like how we went from Saturday morning cartoons to fucking horror
Horror
movies. the logical jump, you know.
So okay, so let me ask you that: what's your guys' favorite Conjuring movies? I'm gonna put them in a list in chronological order.
Yeah, you're gonna have to give me all.
Okay,
of them.
so there's the Nun. I think it's 1950s, Romania. If you guys went to celebrate my birthday, remember?
I've seen that one.
Okay, and then I think it goes Annabelle Creation because that one was
Yeah,
like
Annabelle
50s.
Creation.
Yeah,
That one.
And then
and then
like
it goes
that
Annabelle. It goes Annabelle. Again.
No, it's Conjuring.
To Annabelle.
Oh, is it? Okay, I'm sorry.
Well,
Oh, you're right because because
like
Conjuring came in like late 70s.
I really
think.
liked Annabelle Creation.
Annabelle Creation was a lot better.
Yeah.
Way better. The first one was all right. The second one it was dark, but it was good.
Yeah.
You're right. Then Creation, and then it goes Conjuring, the first one,
Right.
and then it goes Conjuring 2.
Then
or
Annabelle comes home. I think.
Annabelle Comes Home, yeah, and I think actually Conjuring 3 is actually right after
No, it's the curse of.
La Llorona.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one's like 70s
That
or
one
80s.
was good. I like that one.
We watched that one at
Oh, that's before Conjuring 2.
is it?
That
fucked
was
them
the
all
one
up.
that's in the it's in Mexico, right?
Yeah, they start in Mexico and then they're in L.A.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then it's like their apartment. It's like
It's
yeah.
nuts. We watched
That one's
at,
really good. I
at
like that
San
a lot.
Diego. That one was good.
I didn't realize the girl that plays in that movie is from SpongeBob or Scooby Doo.
Yeah,
Yeah.
SpongeBob.
Oh, dude, she's so
The cur-
hot.
I remember just hearing the
I guess.
curse of La Llorona. They're always just fucking whispering it.
Dude, so let me break this back to cartoon Saturday. So it was I think my junior or sophomore year in high school. I was scrolling through Netflix. It was Saturday. It was summer break, and I was like, "What the fuck is this?" It was like some Spanish movie. It was something about La Llorona. I mean, anyways, and it was like this cartoon movie about La Llorona. It was damn good.
Really?
Wait,
It
so
was-
what's it about though?
It's about the story of La Llorona.
I don't know what that is.
Okay, so
She killed her kids.
essentially,
Oh,
so
is it like a real story? Or like,
No, it's a real story. It's a Mexican folklore, or it's a real story. I guess you could say. Anyways, it's like the chupacabra and all that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
it's,
it's
like
one of those.
It's like a Wendigo, like that type of
Oh,
thing.
Yeah,
okay,
except for
interesting.
Wendigos are
That
10
sounds
times,
like it
10
could be
times
really
worse.
good.
Oh yeah, Wendigos are terrible.
You don't want to fuck with
Yeah.
those.
Remember that game? Oh, what was
What
that
was?
game?
So a Wendigo is basically so Native Americans believed in spirits, right? So there was a spirit they believed that if they consumed, it was basically a cannibalist cult. If they consumed people, they took their souls, their blood, their everything, right? And they became like this
basically
huge creature.
You've played Until Dawn, remember?
Yeah.
So
That was
the
the
thing, that's
game
the
I was
Wendigo.
thinking
Oh, okay.
That thing that they're like
Huge,
fighting is the
fast,
Wendigo.
strong.
Dude, that
yeah.
game was so good.
So
was.
good.
That's the
very good.
I think the best,
Very
other than Last of Us, the original Last of Us. That's the best like storytelling game I've ever played.
Really?
What's it called?
It's really good because I think it's because the story itself isn't like all like way better. I think it's because the gameplay lent itself so well
It's
to
good
keep
in
you
its own
in
way.
the
Just the whole
story.
choose your own adventure type of
Well,
thing.
the choose your own adventure and the nature of the controls, like especially if you did the tilt controls, you felt like you were like in the situation.
Oh, interesting.
Whereas like if you play with the buttons, it's just like click this button. But when you do the tilt, the motion controls, you
interactive. Yeah.
it pulled you in so much more.
Yeah.
And it wasn't that the story was told so well. It was that opened you up to receive the story so
I just
much
wish
more.
they changed
Okay, I
the
can
camera
see that.
angles.
Right.
Same.
Yeah, that was the only thing that really like pissed me off about it. Because other than that, I thought a lot of people hated it,
was-
for like kind of unreasonable reasons.
Yeah, it was like the original Resident Evil, where it was like if you walk into a room and there's one camera.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It made it hard to move.
Because I tried
Yeah.
playing the second one. I think the second one, they're on a boat,
Yeah.
and that one's just terrible because the hallways are so small and the camera angles.
I think they caught lightning in a bottle with that one.
Mm-hmm.
Especially getting like the cast was really good.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I didn't think they were gonna be able to do another one.
No.
Yeah.
That's another catchphrase. It's always interested me. Lightning in a bottle, like as captivating as it is, like quite figuratively and literally.
Yeah.
That can never happen.
No.
I know that's the beauty of the saying, but it's just like, if hyper realistically, if you did catch lightning in a bottle,
You'd be electrocuted.
well, yeah, but the glass would immediately shatter. But anyways, like,
What if you had a really like? Obviously, this is totally made up. But what if you guys had like a really special bottle and you could actually have like electricity in it?
That'd be nuts.
Then you could be the Flash.
I wonder what you could do with it.
Or you'd get electrocuted.
Yeah, I wonder,
because
like, if you-
it wouldn't be like a plasma ball where it's like constantly like circulating, like it'd just be like energy.
That'd be kind of a flex though. Like if somebody's fucking with you, you're like, dude, I have lightning in a
You
bottle
know
right
those
now. If I
little,
open it up, you're fucking dead.
You know those, like, those little balls
I wonder
you
how it would
touch and,
work,
like the
yeah.
electricity.
Yeah,
sticks
that's
or
Oh
something?
yeah,
That's
yeah.
what I'm talking about, right? It's not a plasma
Dude,
ball.
those things were so fun. When you'd be a kid and you'd just be putting your fingers on them and
Yeah,
like
you're
watching
like-
it.
That's
go.
what I'm talking about, actually. Yeah, no,
Those things were so
I
fun.
don't know what they're called. Not a plasma ball, but
There's something.
yeah, the
I
ball.
bet-
I don't
I bet
remember.
there's-
'Cause
Ball
my
with
sister
lights.
had one.
Dude,
but-
I follow this guy on Snapchat. His name is Pyro.
Oh,
Have you
it's
guys-
like a little miniature Tesla coil.
That's what I'm getting
Yeah.
into. It is, but it isn't.
I feel like
it's the
It
same.
is.
It's
No,
the
it
same
is.
concept.
Same concept,
yeah.
right? That's what I was
On a
gonna
much
get to.
Smaller level.
This guy I follow on Snapchat, his name is Pyro. He does insane science shit. A lot of laser stuff, cool. Or a lot of laser stuff too, but the stuff he does is really cool. He made his own Tesla coil in
Interesting.
his basement.
Oh, dude.
It's fucking nuts. He turns that fucker on. And he goes, and you know how a Tesla coil sound like, and you just like all of a sudden it like starts up, and then there's like lightning because he's got like chicken wire around it and stuff like that, and it's nuts, dude.
Yeah.
It's crazy cool. And like he's made his own lasers and shit, like legitimate lasers.
Mhm.
That's the beginning of a fucking cheesy horror movie right there. Homemade Tesla coil, like fucking Frankenstein. Like,
It's pretty nuts, dude. Like he homemade like a 1 milliwatt laser. I think he used 5 milliwatt lasers, like tack lasers, like the one Ethan has. That one's 5 milliwatt.
Yeah.
He made a 100 milliwatt one.
Oh wow.
It burns through wood.
Oh my gosh, dude.
If you sit on steel for quite a bit, it'll go through it too. It's fucking
Really?
nuts,
It'll
dude.
melt steel.
You have to.
Holy shit.
Yeah, he made his own special sunglasses so he wouldn't burn his
Wow.
eyes. It's that bright.
That's crazy.
It's fucking nuts.
damn.
It's pretty cool.
Sounds like a really
can't
smart
just
guy.
walk in there wearing your Oakleys and be all good.
Nah.
Don't let Ethan's mom
So
get it.
does he have to cover up
No,
then?
no
Because I
kidding,
imagine that would also give him like a sunburn if it's that strong.
Yeah, he's
He's
wearing
around it for a long time?
sleeves and shit like that.
Yeah.
no,
Because
he's-
it probably
So
has
it's like
a bunch
welding.
of like a UV rays and
Oh,
stuff.
his UV rays are off
Have you
the
seen
charts,
the
dude.
world's brightest flashlight?
No.
No, it's like 2 million lumens or what?
It's so crazy.
2 million?
It's me and
No, I'm
Ethan
saying
watch
I
this
was
guy on
wondering if it
YouTube. I
was.
forget what his name is, but he'll just buy random shit off of Amazon,
Yeah.
and he bought it. Whole room.
Oh, like
is
JonTron?
pitch black. Turns it on, lights up the whole room.
Jesus
And it's a
Christ.
flashlight, like maybe like
Jesus.
That's crazy.
That's
You ever watched
crazy.
JonTron, Cody?
Yeah,
I love JonTron. He's
JonTron's
fucking
so funny.
hilarious, dude.
Fucking Attack of the Birds. That's fucking funny as fuck.
There was the reason that I said that, Cameron, because he did one episode where it's like as seen on TV or like just useless shit on Amazon.
He gets all the stuff that you'd see on like an infomercial at like
daytime
3
TV.
in the morning.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
he fucking buys it all. It's so funny, dude.
Did I tell you guys about the time Mr. Friesen was my 8th grade English teacher. Okay, and at Hickman.
Yeah.
And for whatever reason, he was telling us like, because he does hockey.
Yeah.
He loves hockey. He's all into it. He got home from hockey practice when I was super late, I guess. I'm like, and one of those infomercials was on, and it was for this insanely sharp knife. He's like, looks interesting. I swear to God, this is a God honest truth. He called them right then and there, ordered like 2 knives.
Wow.
Not joking. He said because they were like, I forget what the knife was. It was fucking ridiculous. I think it was a Bubba knife or something.
A what?
A Bubba knife.
What does that mean?
It's just a brand of knife. Like on it.
Oh.
I actually got one for my dad for his birthday once, and it was really worth it. It's a damn good knife. I don't think it was
It's
that one.
made by Paul's step cousin, Bubba.
Big Bubba in the morning.
Made by Bubba Tyrone after he got out of prison.
No. Anyways, but it was just a funny story. It's like, I was just like came home like 2:00 in the morning and bought a knife. I was like, that's such a weird like nothing influenced you. He's like, no, I just went and bought it. I wanted a knife, and it looked sharp enough. Came like whenever it came, and he said it was super sharp. I'm like, so you just like felt like you just needed to buy a knife.
He's like, I saw a knife.
I
just wanted to cut some shit.
It's
So I bought
just
it.
funny looking back on it too, because now the idea of like calling somebody and like placing an order from an infomercial is so foreign.
I feel
there's-
like
we don't
It's
need
like,
to have
why
any.
didn't you just buy it off Amazon?
I
Yeah,
might have
it's like
I might have
the thing.
fucked up some information on that story, but that's what
But
happened.
I mean, that's the whole
essentially.
concept.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
the
He just-
important details.
He
are
got
there.
home super late, got a knife off
Yeah.
the fucking infomercial. I'm like, that's just ridiculous. He
Yeah,
does that.
I'm
it's just
in-
funny in general.
I'm
like,
gonna be in his daughter's wedding.
Oh, nice.
Are you one of the best men?
I'm a groomsman. I'm not the
Groomsman?
best man.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
cool.
That's cool.
Brian
Nice.
Duarte's the best man.
Oh,
Mhm.
he is?
That's,
Yeah. Me
that's
and-
what I
me and
meant.
Ethan are both
Groomsman.
groomsmen.
That's what I meant.
Nice.
Yeah.
Dude, yeah, that would be cool, man.
I know. Now I have to make Joseph a groomsman when I get married because he made me one.
Is that so? Okay, I'm curious.
That's what I
like,
told him. I was like, shit, now you have to be my
No, who's going to be Cameron or Corey? That's going to be one of your groomsmen.
They can find out whenever I get married.
I feel like having to choose a best man is so shitty too, because it's like.
I mean, I already got my choice.
Yeah, it's gonna
Oh,
be his
good.
brother.
Okay. Oh, well, that makes it easy. But if you don't have a
Joey.
brother, I feel like it's really shitty.
No, Bryce straight up told me, he was like, yeah, I have a brother, but he's already, we've both agreed, like, we're not going to choose each other.
Oh,
'Cause he
yeah.
already told me he wasn't going to choose me. And I was like, well, I'm
damn.
not going to choose you, so.
Oh, damn.
Someone's got
I
to
just-
break the ice in that conversation.
I just feel like it's
Well,
so
we're
shitty.
not like-
Imagine Jacob picking between his brothers.
Oh, wow. That's even
Great.
worse.
See,
wow.
that's great, because him and his brothers are, like, super close. Me and Bryce are obviously, like, we're brothers. But
I feel
we're
like
not,
Jonathan would do it, though.
Yeah, me and Bryce aren't, like, super close.
I would say that. You
We're,
guys
like-
are close.
We're close, but we're not, like, it's like, I have, like, I don't know.
It's
hard
not like
to
me and my sisters, right? Yeah.
Yeah, we're not like fucking best fucking friends and we hang out all the time. Like he would probably choose like one of his friends like Joel or something,
Mm-hmm.
and I would choose Scott.
Right.
So I mean, he'd be one of my groomsmen. That's what we said. He's like, we probably won't be each other's best men, but we'll be groomsmen. I was like, fair.
For sure.
But we said we have to be first groomsmen. Like the one next closest.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know there was a hierarchy. I
Yeah,
guess
there is.
I guess from the
There
standing
there
it
isn't, but there is.
So-
But the one I just went to, my cousin Nathan got married to one of my best friends, Becca, and she had 2 maid of honors and he had 2 best men.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah,
I guess I've heard of people doing that. Like,
yeah. So there was 2 best men speeches and 2 maid of honor speeches.
Oh, okay. So
I'm not looking forward to that.
I'm curious, from your part, being like a groomsman, like, is it a lot of work in the choreography, or is it pretty straightforward for you?
Bro, honestly, I didn't go to the rehearsal. I didn't get
Oh,
there
okay.
till after the rehearsal.
Oh.
So they literally like right before the wedding was like, okay, when the music goes and they get 3 rows, then you're gonna lock arms, then you walk all the way down, and there'll be an X on the ground that you stand on.
Oh,
that was
okay.
all the direction I got. We were all joking. All the groomsmen that weren't best men, we were all like, dude, we literally don't have to do anything. We just show up, walk where they tell us to walk, take some pictures,
Yeah,
and we're good.
because that's the thing. It seems like usually for the groomsmen and the bridesmaids, it's pretty straightforward.
Yeah, and then except for the best men, because like the
Yeah,
best men,
it's
like
different, but,
they had to
yeah.
like organize the bachelor party.
bestish
They had
minch.
to like write their speeches and
Yeah.
like with the rings and stuff.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
The groomsmen are just like we're there, and then we
Mhm.
just get bossed around by the best men with all that shit.
Yeah.
It's like so chill.
Yeah. No, it sounds fun though. Seems
Yeah,
cool.
it was really fun.
It'll probably suck by the time you do it for like the 5th time. But for like the first couple.
Yeah, I'm
know.
like, this is like, dang, I was trying not to be friends with people, so I didn't have to go to weddings.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
and now I'm in 2 of them and like 7 months apart from each other.
Yeah.
Like shit. No, I don't know. I was like honestly like surprised that I got asked for both of them. Like, cause like, I don't know. My cousin Nathan, like, we don't see each other that much because he grew up in Oregon and now he lives in Texas.
Yeah.
So we see each other like, nice.
Excuse me.
Nice. We see each other like a couple
Every time.
times a year, but like, I think I like helped set him up with Becca
Oh.
because I've known
okay.
both. I'm obviously I
And
knew
now they're
him,
getting married.
and now they got married.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So I've known her since.
Makes it like so like personal.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
Yeah, I'm close with both of them.
That's
And
cool. I got a joke. Why did Susie fall off the swing
You guys
set?
don't need to do that every time.
Why?
Because she didn't have any arms. Now. Why? No, I fucked that up.
From the swing
Knock,
set?
knock. Yeah, knock, knock.
Who's there?
Not Susie.
Oh, okay.
Damn, that was
damn it,
crazy
that
that there was
clipped
like
hard,
a cut
dude.
before that. I wonder what happened. What?
Jesus Christ.
We got interrupted. Some people
Yeah.
came over and we needed to handle some shit.
They wanted
off camera.
autographs.
Yeah, yeah.
They saw me and Cameron's dingers in the softball game. They're like, "Can we have your autograph?"
They were like, "Wait, are those the famous podcast hosts / baseball players / internet hot boys?"
That's
Softball.
us.
Hot boys.
Yeah, it's softball.
Yeah, what
Right.
Chet Hanks calls Hot Boy Summer.
Yeah.
That is so fucking stupid, dude.
So when are we making our calendar?
Say less.
Well,
January.
maybe when there's a new year.
Yeah. We can't really put it out. early.
Okay, motherfuckers, you can make it now and then
Well,
sell it in
no,
January.
We got to get the pictures
Okay,
now.
yeah,
you
but
can't
we're
make
not
it in January.
What kind of dude, what kind
Well,
of
I'm
calendar starts
saying
in
we're
like
gonna-
June or July?
It's
Like-
not. People
no,
aren't
I'm
getting
not
the
saying
calendar.
start it. You got to make it now.
He's saying take all the pictures and get it put together right now for next year,
Oh.
and then release
Besides-
it in the new year.
Okay, but here's the thing.
Who's
So
getting our calendar to
for
look
the
at the
themes,
days?
are we doing like what kind of themes are we doing? Are we doing like, sometimes we're like firefighters or policemen, or are we doing more of like
This
different
isn't a
locations?
porn shoot. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, what kind of ideas do you
I
guys
feel like
have?
we
need
just
to have
put a lot of-
4 different series, like one of each person.
Well, yeah, and we could do it with a
And
lot
besides,
of.
no one's gonna.
that actually works really good.
That's what I'm
Each
saying.
month,
And we could do it with a lot of the.
each month has 4 people on it. Like has all of us on
Oh,
it.
right.
No.
What
I'm
kinda-
saying each
No,
like.
each
we-
person gets 4 months.
Oh, okay.
So
But-
and we could do
but
it.
no one's
we
getting our
could-
calendars to look at the days. Let's be real.
True. We could put some of the pictures could be like inside jokes from the podcast.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
really good one.
And
That
if
would be good,
anyone
actually.
else has
Office
any
quotes.
ideas they'd like to see in this CCP calendar, then let us know.
I've actually really been needing a calendar, so I will like genuinely use this. I'd need this. So
While we're on the topic
idea.
of CCP, should we mention the
the
change
name
that's
change.
coming? Yeah.
Fuck, we should have brought this up.
We need a
Yeah,
website,
whatever.
dude. This
So-
is getting nuts.
So we actually
Eventually, we're already
yeah, we
trying to minimize
actually
costs
enough.
we've made the decision to change our name because I'm sure,
with Adobe.
as everyone knows, there's a band called Culture Club that
Yeah.
has
George Boy or Boy George. I mean.
and we don't want to.
Come, chameleon. You
And
come
there's
and
a-
go.
There's a copyright strike.
Sorry.
Oh, we'll
No,
just
it'll be fine.
wait. Sing it again, and I'm just gonna go real quick.
Really?
Yeah.
You come.
La la la.
and
This is not the
go.
song. This is not a remix. No copyright strikes here. Okay.
But yeah, obviously because of
Beautiful.
them, if we want to make logos or anything, it makes it very difficult
Yeah.
because if they decided copyright strike us, we will not win. So we've decided that the new name is gonna be
the Culture Collective Podcast. Yeah, we wanted to keep CCP, so it's not really changing that much.
yeah, we get to keep CCP, but we will now be known as the Culture Collective
Yeah.
Podcast.
Yes, sir.
The good thing, at least, is we haven't made any money off this, so there's not really any like, oh, you profited off of our name, because
Right.
we're not. Like, so.
We
If
actually
anything,
lost
if
money.
anything, we're a detriment.
Yeah, no, we're in the negative.
Yeah.
So like, yeah,
we are in the red as of now.
yeah. So
Please,
it's a good
we
time.
need money, is what we're saying. Yeah.
Especially me after all the sparklers I bought.
You got like $500 in fireworks.
$500 worth
Sparkler.
of sparklers.
Sparklers.
We're gonna have everyone.
Sparklers.
When I-
$500 worth of California law compliant fireworks.
Yes.
Oh, Jesus.
Wink.
Yeah.
Also-
Ha ha ha.
Ha.
Good bit. Anyways,
Ha
yeah,
ha.
no, so it's not going to be too confusing. It'll make everything easier.
Yeah.
And we just wanted to change the name preemptively because it makes it way simpler. We don't want to get like 50 episodes in and then be like, oh, maybe we like start to get AdSense and then we get like a lawsuit and we have to go back on like everything. It's just kind of easier to change it now.
Yeah. And while we're on the topic of like podcast news, we also do have a logo made up.
Oh yeah.
That we will be releasing. Whenever we do release it, we'll like tag the person that made it, and all that. But yeah, we will have a logo coming out. Not that the Dale's tricolored CCP isn't amazing, but we wanted something a little bit more professional looking.
No, I've told everybody that's mentioned it. I'm like, because I've had a few people say like, oh, you know, it sticks out, but I feel like, you know, I feel like it'd be good if there was something a little bit more. And I'm like, no, we're on the same page. Like that is 100% just a placeholder. Yeah.
No, we actually
let's get that tattooed on us.
But no, we've got a peek at it.
I'll tell you what, guys. We'll start our Patreon. If we can get 100 patrons in the first month, I'll get any tattoo that you guys say.
What if I'm
making some fake accounts.
I'm gonna make like 100 fake accounts.
Just kidding. We're not starting a Patreon yet.
But yeah, the logo does look. We've all seen it. Or actually, I don't think you guys have seen it.
No, I haven't.
Well, I can show you.
I'm sure it looks good enough.
It looks really good.
Better than the last one.
Yes.
Oh, this is a nice little spicy little tease for the audience.
Yeah, we're also gonna have some. We're also gonna have like some other like designs made up for shirts.
We'll have some stuff coming up. Stuff that's not just like a 10-minute Photoshop like CCP layered over a few times.
Live reactions to the logo.
Yep.
Nice.
Oh no, they don't see it. Well, actually, wait. Will they see it by this point? Thursday? Or actually, not even Thursday, because it'll be going up.
Oh,
if we do have access to the logo to put on the podcast, we'll show it right now on the screen.
Jesus Christ!
So you guys may or may not see it.
And then
this might just be a huge cucking.
Yeah, and then we'll also tag the person that designed it in the description. And if you're not seeing it, then I just interrupt the podcast for 30 seconds for no reason.
Oh, it's a good talk. You know, nice little channel update.
Well, it'll be coming.
Yeah. It'll be, regardless, you guys will see it by the next episode if it's not up already.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I guess even if we get it Thursday, it'll still be up because it won't need to go up with the video. It can just go up like on the channel.
Yeah, actually, I should check my email. She might have sent it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, we'll see. You guys will see something new soon, so it won't just be that shitty CCP logo I made in like 5 minutes, like when we started this. Dude, it's so funny too. Like our banner on YouTube, like you can tell where I made it, but it was a little too small. So there's a gradient, and then the gradient just ends, and then it's just white. The last like little bit is just white. It's so bad, dude.
I never realized that.
And I realized a few days ago, I was like, "Fuck!" It still says new episodes every Wednesday, and we changed it. We changed it to Thursday. Like,
damn it, Dale.
Did you guys watch?
I know.
Damn it, Jamie.
Damn it,
Shut up.
Pull it up.
Oh, okay.
Pull up the clip.
Also, if anybody, I'm curious, if anybody's listening at this point, which that's definitely not happening, but if anybody's still listening at this point, if you guys would like a Discord for the podcast that you want to join, I can throw the link up because we actually have one, but we only use it for like talking points and video ideas and stuff. If you guys would like a little community on Discord based around the channel, then I'll put the link up in the Instagram and the YouTube and everything, and you guys can just enter in through there.
Yeah,
cool.
and you can like on there you can one talk amongst yourself and two like throw out ideas or stuff that you'd like to see us talk about on the podcast or like funny things you think it'd be cool for us to do. Like, whatever. If you're part of the Discord, you can basically just boss us around.
Yeah, we're basically just like
we're basically just your puppets.
Your BDSM slaves.
Yeah.
But no, because we were planning on making it public eventually anyways. But if anybody already would like to see that, then yeah, I mean, let us know in the comments, and I'll just post the link, and so it'll be good to go.
Shoot, like 43 people, 43 subs.
Dude, I'm so hyped about that, man. Like, oh man, it's such a compliment too. Whenever somebody is like, oh, dude, like, shoot the channel, like, I'll check it out. I'm like, oh man, like that is such a huge compliment.
Did you guys? Well, I mean, Cameron, you didn't, but watch the Adesanya fight.
No. Oh yeah.
Was it good?
I mean, it was fun to watch, but like honestly, it wasn't like that exciting.
It was very much they're both really good strikers and they're both technical fighters, and it was a very technical fight. I enjoyed watching it because I'm into like the technical side of like striking and fighting, but definitely like the average fan that like is just like I just want to see knockouts and chokeouts, like they're like. It
did really heat up when Vettori got Israel in the rear naked choke, and I was like, oh shit, like is this about to go bad for Israel? But then he got out of it so fast that I was like, oh well, that was a little underwhelming.
Did you watch the Diaz fight?
No, I missed that one.
No.
Yeah, I only saw like the last couple fights because there was other stuff going on, and yeah, I just
he
missed it.
lost, didn't he?
Yeah, he lost, but I heard he got fucked over.
Really,
That makes sense.
I'll show you the stats.
dude? I saw the blood, bro. He was pouring.
That's every fight.
Every
bro.
fight. No, I loved it. I saw it because we were watching, right? And then they had a little like flashback to that fight, and I was like, oh yeah, he fought this, this night.
Bro.
And I saw the blood, and I was just like, man, big surprise. I was like,
You could probably
look at
flick his
that.
forehead, and he'll start
I'm glad
bleeding.
Bryce Hall got smacked.
That one's with
Oh,
a white
dude.
background.
dude, I like that a lot.
Yeah,
That's really
she,
cool.
She did email them to me. I'll forward that
Dude,
email to you.
shout out to
Okay.
my
Thank
Sixers,
you.
dude. Sixers are
Just send them to the
man.
podcast email.
Right.
It was funny. My dad was talking about baseball,
Which one is
and
that?
like, how are the Giants doing? He's like, they got the best record in the league right now. I'm like, oh shit, I'm gonna have to start watching baseball.
Dude,
They're playing good again.
Dude, baseball's been so fun to watch this year.
With the exception of fucking Pirates. Yeah, go ahead.
Well, yeah, the Pirates and the Diamondbacks are just fucking trash. I heard this whole thing. It's like, can we just like designate the whole Pirates team for assignment? Like, let's just get them out of here.
It
we
sucks.
don't need to watch 'em.
We didn't used to be like that, dude. You know what I mean? Like in the 90s when we were on fire.
In the 90s.
Remember when you had
Sucks.
like Andrew McCutcheon and you had like, yeah, that's it.
I do remember those days. That was good.
Yeah.
You know what? Let me check it.
I'm
real
going to
quick
be
to make
completely
sure.
and fairly honest. I don't really watch Pirates baseball that much. I recently got into it,
I wouldn't watch
like
it
probably
either.
3 or 4 years ago. Just because my dad was a fan. I'm like, okay, I'll be a Pirates fan too. And mind you, I was a fan before we released Andrew McCutcheon. And then when we did, I was like, I don't know if I can support this team anymore. We got Garrett Cole. I'm like, oh, we might be going somewhere. Released him.
Imagine how I feel.
I can't just because, you lose
I
every...
think the last time I watched a full season is when we had Tim Lincecum.
Jesus Christ. I haven't heard of his
Remember-
name in forever.
Remember when he tried to come back as a knuckleballer?
Oh God, yeah.
He got up to like AA and they were like, nah.
Washing
Stop.
pants.
Sounds funny. That's the only way I can remember the talking point, though.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
Dude,
Go ahead.
you're getting like, okay, that looks like something I would post in there. Something like weird and cryptic that only I understand.
It's still gonna be weird.
Okay, so sorry to, but since you got the email now, so we will be able to show the new logo in this episode.
Yeah, it'll probably be on the channel by this point. Yeah.
Okay,
and I'll be able
so-
to post it up. So
We'll link the person who designed it in the Discord. Her name's Jessica Pedretti.
at least if we make the Discord public, but it'll for sure be on the Instagram.
What? No, I said we're just gonna link her Instagram and stuff.
No, you said Discord.
Yeah.
I meant
Whatever.
We're gonna link her Instagram and all that, and like we're gonna give her a shout out in the description.
Yeah.
She designed the logos for us, and she's working on some other designs for us too. She's like an. I always hate trying to describe it because I'm like she does art school, like
Yeah.
a degree in art, but I don't know exactly which one, and it's all.
Damn it.
She's really good at art and design and stuff.
Yeah.
So she did it for us.
Huge shout out.
Want to say thank you to her.
Huge. Oh
And
man,
then,
how can we? We need to have
yeah.
a collective little like thank you. How do we?
Free calendar.
What's her name?
Oh
Jessica?
yeah, she can get a free one of our.
How about we do like a 1, 2, 3? Thank you, Jessica.
1,
2,
2,
3.
Thank
Thank
you,
you,
Jessica.
Jessica. That was great.
That was awesome.
Okay, yeah. Seriously,
yeah.
though, huge shout out.
I tried to
Awesome.
go off.
Yeah.
So what's the washing pants thing you were telling us about?
Oh yeah.
So I was scrolling through my daily TikToks.
You doing
and-
TikToks.
Another podcast popped up, and they're just talking about how often do you wash your pants?
Wait.
Are we talking like
So it
jeans?
depends
Yeah,
on
like
the
your
pants,
jeans,
yeah.
your pants. One guy said he can go about 2 weeks without washing his pants,
See, there's so many
wearing them.
2 weeks?
Yes.
Wait,
like wearing
what?
them every day?
Yeah.
Okay, that's pretty
There's
gross.
so
Yeah.
many variables here because
There is variables. Because, like, it depends. Like, if we're talking, like, am I, like, wearing the pants to church and then, like, coming home, taking them straight
Dress pants are different.
off? Yeah. Or am I, like, well, I just wear jeans to church. But, or am I, like, because if you go out and you're, like, doing manual labor and sweating and getting dirt and stuff all over it.
I'm
Like,
washing
if you're
them
doing
that day.
if you're doing construction or roofing or something, you wash them that day.
Yeah.
Well,
If you're, like,
sometimes.
sometimes.
unless you're Cameron.
Yeah. If you're doing like I don't know, if you have a job where you're kind of just like standing around or you're like sitting and whatever, and you're wearing
Office
jeans,
job.
You can go a few days,
Mm-hmm.
but like because it's like whatever.
Yeah.
You're not sweating. You're not.
Yeah.
I
Moving,
mean, if you're
not,
sweating and wearing them, you should wash them every day.
Yeah.
Yes.
No. Absolutely.
Absolutely.
See, that's the thing, like, because even with jeans, and I'm only even going to talk about jeans right now. I don't even want to complicate it more by talking about, like, other materials, but even with my jeans, I've got jeans that, yeah, like, I'm wearing, and I kind of know I'm going to be sweating. Like, okay, those, like, light wash ones I wear those ones a lot in, like, the hotter weather. So those ones, I'm like, yeah, I'll wear them once, maybe twice, and then I wash them because, you know, they're going to be getting sweaty. But then I've got, like, the darker ones that are raw denim, and I've worn them a lot, and I haven't washed them. But I'm trying to get, like, the fades and stuff in them on the, you know, from the dye.
Yeah.
But I don't wear them when I'm going to be pouring sweat. That's the thing.
yeah.
So, and I smell them, I check them out, I, like, make sure they're clean. Like, they're not at the point where they're all grimy, so.
Yeah. Thank you, sir.
Well, there's
Welcome,
sometimes
sir.
I'll do that with the roofing job. That's just because I only got one pair of pants for roofing.
Oh, okay. Should get an extra pair.
sometimes I'll
But
do
the
that for
most
work,
I'll
too.
go is 2 days.
Like 2 days of work or
Yeah,
like.
2 days of work and I'll wash them.
Right. I feel like you just need another pair of jeans.
I do, but I'm
That
just.
too. Oh, should we talk about the little scuffle me and Paul got into over the weekend?
Not really. It's
wasn't
really
really
none
a
of the
scuffle.
business. No, it's just.
Well, no, not the details, just the fact that
yeah, it's that's
we
fine.
got a little testy. We were going at each other in the group chat. Feisty.
Well, whatever. It's really none of the.
It was
details.
kind of weird because, yeah, again,
It
we
came
don't
out
need
of
to get
nowhere.
It. We don't need to get it. It was weird
Oh
because
no,
I
yeah.
was
Let's
like,
not get into the details. But I just wanted to bring.
we
it,
don't.
like,
But I was like kind of sitting by and I was like, wait, this is kind of dumb. This is all like irrelevant now. Like,
That's my point. I'm like, we don't really need to talk about it.
But I was like, if me and Paul were like together at that point, there definitely would have been a little sissy slap fight. Definitely would have happened.
Dog
fight.
paddle. Yeah.
Bro, we were about to
Titty
settle it
fight.
like men.
I almost
Naked?
said this.
Yeah,
okay,
oh
yeah.
well, I don't know about that.
naked and just bloody.
naked,
and-
but naked mud wrestling.
Yeah.
Sounds like fun.
You want to do it after this?
No.
Hey.
Actually, hey, let's just do it right now.
So
That's the next.
More viewers.
That's the next series. Episode 1, mud wrestling.
That'll be on our OnlyFans.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, or the Patreon eventually.
okay, Dale, I got a question for everyone here.
Hey, let's hear it.
You guys are all good into music, right?
I like music.
I would say,
Depends.
yeah,
Mildly-
but
okay.
I mean,
I'm gonna throw some artists out here, and I'm not gonna say we're.
I would say I'm into different kinds of music, but there's definitely a lot of stuff that I'm like not exposed to.
Okay,
If
well,
you
I'm
talk
just
about
gonna.
jazz. I'm gonna have no idea what you're talking about.
Well, I'm not, because I don't either. So,
Jazz
I'm
is
gonna
good.
just lay down a couple of artist names, and they're like drummers or guitarists or singers and stuff like that. Okay, so kind of like a tournament, I guess you could say.
Yeah, I like this.
Okay, so Chris Cornell,
Ooh.
Oh, we're ranking them?
yes.
Oh,
Are we like?
okay.
Are we going Chris Cornell like versus someone, and we're saying who's better?
I'm
or
gonna
is
have
it just-
I'm gonna have 4 people.
Oh, okay.
And then it's
Oh,
gonna be like
wow.
semifinals,
We're gonna
finals
like
to
1,
winner.
2, 3,
yep,
4.
base
Got
bingo.
it. Got it.
So, Chris Cornell versus, shit. I should have thought about this. I didn't at all. Okay, Chris Cornell versus Lane Staley.
Chris Cornell.
Wait, who is that again?
The
Singer
singer
for
for
Alice in
the
Chains.
original singer for.
Oh, then yeah, I'm sorry. I have to go Chris
Okay.
Cornell.
He's
Cornell.
dead, so
Okay.
you can't really. Well,
Okay.
I guess they're both dead. Never mind.
Chris
Okay.
Cornell for sure.
Chris Cornell, Steven Tyler.
Chris Cornell.
Really?
Peyton would hate me for saying that, but
See, I feel like
I know they're two different types of
wait,
singers.
Wait. So are we talking about
Oh,
like
yeah.
Not lyricism.
personally for us or like? I mean, I
Or
don't know.
just
I
like-
think I
Is
think
this like
talent.
personal preference?
I think
or,
Chris
like-
Cornell's the better songwriter and singer. So
Okay, if we're gonna put songwriting, that's a different story entirely. I'll put.
I think Chris
If
Cornell's
we're
the
just
better
going
singer.
off personal
Are we-
choice, and I'm picking. Chris
Yeah, are we
Yeah,
just
I'm
saying
picking
personal
Chris-
preference, or are we
Okay.
saying which one do we think is just like
I guess it'd be
objectively
personal.
better, or like?
No, just personal preference, because
Oh,
like
Chris
I'm,
Cornell.
no one's objectively better.
Yeah,
You know what I
that's
mean?
true.
Everyone
Music,
is good in their own.
music's very hard
Yeah, that was-
to be
respectively. It's
subjective.
That was
it
kind of
is.
like a contradiction.
No, that's what I was saying. It's like no one's better in any way. It's like saying Jimi Hendrix is better than Eric Clapton. They're no one's.
Well, I mean that's a fact, but like, I'm just playing.
You're stepping in some dangerous territory, dog.
No, yeah, no,
Eric Clapton, dog.
I agree with you, but yeah. So
Okay.
personal.
So-
Definitely-
Hendrix is
definitely
only good
And
because
now-
it's acid.
I'm gonna say
Chris
no.
Chris Cornell over Steven Tyler for me for sure.
Yeah,
Me
I have
too.
to agree. Yeah, I'll say the same.
Okay. Fair enough. All right.
Hayden's gonna hate me. For
I know.
saying
It's
that.
okay. Okay, and that was my next question. Jimmy Page versus Jimi Hendrix.
Oh, for sure,
Jimi
Hendrix.
Hendrix.
Okay.
Yeah.
I love
you guys,
Jimmy
You guys might
Page,
hate me
but
for
Jimi
this,
Hendrix.
but who's Jimmy Page?
Jimmy
He
Page
was
is the
the guitarist for Led Zeppelin.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm still going Jimi Hendrix.
I mean, don't get me wrong, not to like belittle Jimmy
Yeah,
Page.
I mean,
but like Jimi
super
Hendrix,
good.
like
He's
he's one of the most influential people in the history of
he
music,
wrote the
you
riff
know?
for Stairway to Heaven.
Yeah.
Jimmy Page,
See,
but
that's why it makes it so hard for me.
but Jimi
He
Hendrix.
had a lot of great songs
Jimi
too.
Hendrix is like Jimi Hendrix.
Like Led Zeppelin 1 through 4
I mean,
was
dude,
fucking great.
Jimi Hendrix is like widely considered like the greatest guitar player
Yeah.
of all time.
Yeah.
People love him lyrically, but then they also love like the
He did-
messages he put out with his music, like
Yeah.
with the national anthem one he did, and like
He's probably like I don't know. He's like one of the most
Okay.
influential music
Eddie Van
artists.
Halen versus Jimi Hendrix.
Jimi
That's
Hendrix.
I'm going Jimi Hendrix, but
Damn,
that's
you guys are
tough.
Yeah,
super
I
biased
still have
on
to
this
say-
one.
I am biased.
I have to say Jimi Hendrix, but I think that's a closer for me one personally.
That is close. Peyton's gonna hate me for that too.
What-
Picking Jimi
I don't
Hendrix
care
over
what Peyton
Van Halen.
thinks.
I know,
This
I'm
is
just-
your person.
I'm just saying,
If I wanted to hear, no
I'm gonna-
disrespect
I'm
to
gonna
Peyton.
get grief after this episode.
I
comes
respect.
out.
I
No,
think-
no disrespect. I respect her opinion, but she's not here right now. I want to hear yours.
Yeah,
I think
Peyton.
this also comes down to like chronologically, like Eddie Van Halen probably wouldn't be the musician he was if it weren't for people that came before, like Jimi Hendrix, who like revolutionized
Yeah.
the genre.
And what's insane to me is Jimi Hendrix was only in music for 4 years.
Dude, he had it's so crazy the influence he had for
Jeez.
being such a young
Nuts.
guy
I didn't
because he
know that.
died so young.
Yeah,
27.
He was part
Yeah.
of 27.
27 Club.
Yeah.
All right. I got one more to throw at you guys. I was gonna say, oh fuck, I forgot it. Well, I mean, sorry, I just
we could sit here and kind of I know because
Okay.
you got some good ones right now.
good ones.
so.
Okay.
yeah.
I'm trying to think of the guitarist for. Fuck. Okay, throw some bands at me that have a good guitarist.
I personally
Roses.
love
Oh
the
fuck! There we go. That's the one I was thinking of. Slash versus Eric Clapton.
Fuck Slash.
Whoa!
that's an interesting one.
Eric
I
Clapton.
have to go Eric Clapton.
Me
I
too.
love Slash.
They're both electric in their own sense.
Yeah, but Eric Clapton, like
He's one of the greatest.
His songs
I know.
are so good.
Fuck, that's kind of a tough one.
Dude, Layla when he was with Derek and the Dominoes. Whoo. And then
That was there.
then
I
what
think
was the song?
That's
No,
that's
no,
perfect
no.
example. I just can't say anymore. That was the greatest example
What
I
was
could have given.
Yeah.
Layla, that's a great song.
What was the song? No Tear, like for his kid that died. Was it?
Fuck, I forget.
I think for me personally, I'm going to say
I'd
Slash, but I think the reason is because I've had way more exposure to him.
Guitar Hero.
No, not just that. I mean, yeah, but like not just that. like, yeah, I think I could
he
easily.
is part of one of the biggest rock and roll
Yeah,
bands of the last
I think
50 years.
I think I'm going to say Slash,
Even
but
though we don't like them that much.
yeah.
No. Slash is super cool. It's Axl Rose I have a fucking problem with.
Yeah.
Slash
Fuck that
left
guy.
Guns N' Roses. Let's get
Axl
that
Rose,
straight.
He couldn't just be an asshole in Guns N' Roses. He had to go and ruin AC/DC too.
Yeah.
I forgot he joined them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is he still in the
Slash
band,
left-
or-
I don't know.
No, I doubt it. I think Brian Johnson still sings for them, doesn't he?
Oh yeah, I think he just covered for him on a tour.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think for me, Slash, but I think if we sat down and went through their discographies, I could probably be convinced the other way. Like, I'm not really that
Oh,
firm in it.
I'm not gonna say whose music is better. I'm just saying a better guitar player.
Oh, yeah, no, but I think I could be convinced there. Like, if we went through and,
I
like,
know.
sat down
That's
and
a good
listened
point.
to, like, a lot. Like my opinion, I'm going to say Slash, but it's not that firm. You know what I mean?
Right.
I think Eric Clapton is more versatile. I'm not saying Slash is singular to rock. I mean, he can go and play any song just as good. Okay, and that's thank you.
Dude,
And that's what I
I
was
just
gonna say.
remembered another song.
John Mayer.
Oh, John Mayer's
versus
really good. I love John
Slash.
Mayer.
He's a really good guitar player, and I had no idea.
Are we talking guitar playing?
I'm
or are
thinking
we
of a
talking-
different
Yes.
John Mayer.
No. We're thinking the same
guess
John
I'm-
Mayer. Sorry.
Oh, same one.
Yeah, no. He's a good guitar player.
Why,
You guys
He's a
heard him?
really good guitar player.
I don't think I've heard him.
He's an
Oh,
awesome
dude, he
guitar
played
player.
all along the Watchtower a couple years
Yeah.
back. Dear God, or was it Voodoo Child?
I
Don't remember.
don't remember, but he's awesome.
Okay,
I would pick honestly. I would pick John Mayer over Slash.
lyricism. You ready?
Go.
Well, because a bunch of people write different songs. I'll just list off bands.
Lyricism, Tupac or Biggie.
No, neither. They're great, but no. Let's go with
You're gonna get some hate for that one.
Nirvana. Well, what? Okay, I'm not saying they're bad. We're just not talking about that genre.
Okay.
Yeah, Nirvana or Soundgarden.
For lyricism,
Yes.
That one's tough
That is
because
tough.
Nirvana lyrics are so, like, obscure. You can't tell if they're saying nothing or if it's, like, the deepest shit you've ever heard.
yeah.
Especially
Right.
the way Kurt Cobain was. People would read it and be like, yeah, look, we can prove that there's other meaning here. And he'd be like, no, it's just fun. It doesn't mean anything.
I'm
and
gonna
you're like, what the fuck, dude?
I'm
You
gonna
can't tell if he's
go-
trolling or if he's just like legitimately just doesn't know what he's writing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Nirvana for one.
I'm not gonna be mad at you
for
for
one
either.
song. The
Is it
Man Who
something-
Saved the World.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That song like is so well
I
written.
think I gotta go.
But he didn't
Soundgarden.
write it. It was
Oh, he didn't, did he?
No.
he did a good cover. He did a better cover than what's his name? Fuck.
I guess I'll go with.
I'm going
damn it.
Why am
Soundgarden.
I
I guess
hitting
I'll go
such a blank
Soundgarden.
here?
He's got the lightning scar on his face. Oh my god. Yeah, what's
Harry
Harry
Potter?
Potter?
no, not the scar. Not
David
the scar.
Bowie?
David Bowie.
David
Yeah.
Bowie
Fuck,
originally
why could I
wrote
not
that.
remember that?
Yeah, he was on the
Iggy
original.
Stardust?
It's funny that all
The
three of us had
Man?
the same idea.
God damn it! That's why I was like, God, why did I say scar? I meant paint job. Yeah.
Rim job.
Yeah, I'll go with Soundgarden then.
Soundgarden. Well,
Yeah.
don't look at
Actually,
yourself.
but Heart Shaped Box is like.
That was what I was gonna say.
Something in the way.
I,
is
just,
great,
I
too.
feel like
Yeah.
Soundgarden has more meaning.
Yes.
Yeah.
I would say they have
Chris,
more-
At least to me.
Chris,
Look, the lyricism
he's
is
such like a
they're
good
both
songwriter.
they're both amazing.
I'm
Soundgarden just to me has a better sound.
Yeah, I'll go with Soundgarden.
I'm not saying I don't like either one more than the other. It's just
All right.
Soundgarden, just
I got a Soundgarden or Audio Slave.
Audio Slave.
Audio Slave.
I don't think I've listened to enough of Audio Slave to have
I
an
didn't have to
opinion.
think about that.
Listen to their music.
It's a
the
more
same
amped
band.
up. It's
Well,
the same band.
yeah,
more
no, but
amped
I
up.
haven't listened to it as
Can we
thoroughly.
deny that Chris Cornell? Which band did Chris Cornell make better music
Yeah,
with?
I know.
Well, Soundgarden did have
Dude.
Black Hole Sun.
You need a. There's a live video of Chester
Oh,
Bennington
check
singing
out.
with Chris Cornell.
Yeah.
That
He
was
sounds so much
so
better in that
good.
genre.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Way better.
That's what I was telling Cody last time we hung out. I was like, I feel like if Chris Cornell went off and did his own thing and like had a band that played like creatively, he's one of the greatest artists I've ever heard.
Yeah,
like
he's-
you watch him on Howard Stern show.
He's amazing.
He does like acoustic like versions of his own songs. It's fucking incredible, dude.
Oh, okay.
It's insane.
You guys need to listen to the new album that Chester. Or
Bennington.
I forgot the name of the band, but his first band that he was in, they
Chester
released an
Bennington,
album
yeah.
after he died.
Oh, I didn't
Hey,
know.
Oh
It's
yeah,
so
I remember you
fucking-
told me about
so
that. And I
good.
listened to it and it was really good.
Yeah, so Chester Bennington actually sang Hallelujah at Chris Cornell's funeral.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I think like a
Oh,
month
wow.
later he committed suicide.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
He was so heartbroken.
Committed.
Wow.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
He committed it. No, it's just all those people saying that
Yeah,
he
a bunch
got
of people
killed
like conspiracy.
Oh, really?
was killed
I didn't
by
know
because he was
that.
trying to
Somebody-
what was it? Expose all the pedophiles
That
and
Bush
he
did
was
9/11?
trying to expose.
Yeah, or
he
that
was
the
trying
moon
to
landing was fake.
Yeah, he was like trying to expose
They were
like a
looking
bunch
at-
of sex trafficking rings and stuff.
Oh.
Both of them were.
Hmm.
And then the
I could totally believe that.
the Clintons came for him.
Yeah, him and Chris
Oh, they really
Cornell were-
think that like the Clintons got him?
Yeah, they think that.
Oh boy.
I mean, it's crazy. But yeah, I mean, dude, his voice is so raw on the album they released from his old band.
It's nuts.
It's crazy,
Yeah.
dude.
I have another one after this too, but I'm gonna go do this.
All right, I got one
All
more.
right.
This is gonna be the final for rock.
Dos.
This is gonna be the final for rock.
Okay.
I need Dale to be here.
No, I'm good.
You ready?
Lyrical songwriter, any could sing.
Oh fuck. Achoo.
That was a blessing.
Okay. The comparison: Led Zeppelin versus Eagles.
Led Zeppelin.
Yeah, Led Zeppelin.
That was easy.
I think I have to say Led Zeppelin because I haven't
Talking to the mic.
Those are two of my favorite bands of all time.
I'm gonna say Led Zeppelin because I haven't listened to as much of the Eagles, but I think my answer would still probably be the same because the Led Zeppelin
It's
has
one
so
song.
many.
I think there's a lot
Like
deeper meaning to
foundational
Led Zeppelin.
songs.
Yeah, no, for sure. But Eagles are just good music, just great
Oh,
music in
yeah.
general.
But Robert Plant is like one of the most iconic
His voice.
lead
Did you
men
know how young he
ever.
was when they started Led Zeppelin? He was 20 years old.
Yeah.
It's fucking nuts,
He
man.
was
I
our
mean-
age.
Chief Keef changed the rap game at 16.
Charlamagne, we ain't talking about Chief. Dude, I was watching this thing. Okay, before I get into this too, I was watching this thing this morning about how there's a meme now that Soulja Boy did it. This something whatever it is before everyone else.
Oh yeah.
Like this is like I was watching it on Complex
Yeah.
on Snapchat this morning. I'm like, how the fuck is this motherfucker like? It does not make
Dude.
sense. But like the information and credibility is there. I'm like, I just like hate that this guy is like right about some things. You know what I
Dude,
mean?
It's
see-
so weird. He's like Alex
I was
Jones.
the first YouTuber.
You see
to
that
be
he's
on-
streaming now?
Is he really?
The Soulja
Oh
Boy?
yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, is he still selling the Soulja consoles?
He started up again this year.
Oh,
dear
dude.
God.
Are you serious?
Not joking.
I thought those were dead.
Dude, we need to
3 years ago.
Bro,
some
we need to
month.
buy one of those and like use it and then make a video out of it
Dude,
to
I'm
react
telling
to
you,
it.
we need to.
How
Dude.
expensive are they?
Like 400 or
Wait,
something.
really?
I'm
Look it
not
up.
joking. They're not.
What's
cheap.
it-
Oh,
what's it
well,
called?
maybe not
Soulja
then.
console, I think is what
Bro,
it
we
is.
should buy one.
If they're 400, maybe not then. But
Yeah, I was gonna say they're ridiculous.
I mean, it's
$100 each for one
$100
video?
each.
Yeah, but that's like it's only going to be a one video.
You think we're
For
only gonna?
what games that?
I mean,
might
what are
not
you
be
going to keep it and keep on using it? Or
Sure.
like,
Well, I mean, who's gonna support? Like, what games are gonna support that? Like, is it gonna take Nintendo? Like PlayStation?
Soldier Boy rapping simulation.
No, it's
Breakfast Club Simulator.
I was
2021.
joking. I don't know if it's actually $400, but I
it's
just threw.
either $99 or $149.
Yeah, see what I know.
That's not
Okay,
even
that would
bad.
be a lot more bet. That'd be good.
Yeah, that's not bad.
I'd be willing to.
Well,
spend
are we
that
actually gonna get it?
Too. Dude,
Let's look into because doesn't it come with like hella games?
I think so.
No. I'm saying like, yeah, we'll order it obviously, but like, is it gonna come? Like,
Oh.
you know, I mean,
It's
I
on
think so.
Amazon.
Yeah.
well, okay.
Was it?
Or I think it was.
Jeff Bezos would never
Never
let
mind.
us down.
So I don't know. Maybe we'll talk. We should talk about this more off camera because it could be a funny video.
yeah.
That'd be super
Anyways,
funny.
what's the bands you wanted to?
Oh, so I was thinking of it lyrically, but I think also overall. What do we think between Megadeth and Slayer?
Slayer.
Slayer.
As much as I don't like
Don't
either of
fucking
them.
say Megadeth.
I never listened to either of them.
Yeah, you have listened to Slayer. I listened.
I listen to.
Well,
both
you're
of
not a
them.
real metal fan, so.
Yeah,
No,
shut up.
I'll go Slayer.
Listen to
Megadeth
Tool.
has a
Okay,
couple good
okay,
songs,
now
but
I
Slayer
think-
is Slayer.
I think this will be tougher then. What do we think? What do we think? Because I also think Slayer, 100%. But what do we think, like lyrically, Megadeth and Slayer? I think that makes it a tougher competition.
I don't know because I don't really
'Cause
listen to it.
I think
Was
for
that-
Oh, okay.
that I'd
Because
go with
Dave-
Megadeth.
Yeah, because Dave Mustaine. That
This
was
is
his
your
name, right?
guys'
Dave Mustaine.
Yeah.
pool, not mine.
He's
The
like
wannabe Metallica guy.
the wannabe Metallica guy that low key wrote better lyrics than Metallica was just shittier musically.
Ooh, my dad's gonna kill you for that.
Tell him to come outside. What's up, Mike?
No, if you really want to piss my dad off, just say how good Guns N' Roses is.
Yeah, he's that.
Okay, arguably they have
Yeah,
lyrically
I'll go-
they're good music though.
I'll go Megadeth lyrically, but overall gotta be Slayer.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I love Slayer.
No,
dude.
if it wasn't for Dell, we would have saw them live.
No, okay.
What?
The people need The people need to hear this. We could have. I was telling Cameron for like a month because Slayer. Okay, so the lineup was Slayer.
Phil, the
Fuck,
singer
what's
from
his name?
Pantera.
Yeah, the singer from
I know
Pantera.
you're
His
talking
solo
about.
band. Slayer. Him. What was the other one again?
I forgot.
Ministry or something like that.
No, it was Anthrax, I think.
Oh no, it wasn't.
No.
It wasn't Anthrax.
Oh,
it wasn't
if
Anthrax.
It was Anthrax.
No.
You didn't-
It was, but dude, it was such a good lineup. I mean, first of all, Slayer, but then
Slayer.
also so many other good ones.
Yeah.
Anyways, so and they were playing in Oakland for like $60, and like I told Cameron, I was like, dude, the prices. I was like, look at this. First it was at like 40, and then it went up to like 55, then like 60. I was like, dude, let's buy these tickets. Like this is, and it was supposed to be like their last their last tour too. I was like, dude, we could watch them for like $60. Like let's do this. And he was like, nah, dude, I don't know. I just don't really want to. And I was like, dude, this is like a once in a lifetime opportunity, and it's like dirt cheap. He was like, dude, I don't know. And I couldn't get him to do it. I tried convincing him for like a month, and he wouldn't do it.
This is before I had a job.
I didn't have a job
And-
either.
And I don't want to sit at a concert like that.
Oh, yeah, that was the thing. He was like, dude, I don't want to sit down. I was
you
like,
still get to see.
I was like, dude,
Slayer
I
want to
fuck
be in the
off.
mosh pits.
I mean, yeah, me too. But if I get a chance to see Slayer live, but they're
Especially
like,
Slayer.
you
and
can't
it's the,
mosh.
and
though,
it's
I'm like,
the
I don't
only
care.
opportunity. They're done now.
You
Like,
could have saw Raining Blood
I'm sure they're
played
gonna make
live.
a comeback like fucking
Yeah, but the reunion-
Kiss does every 10 years.
The reunion
maybe,
and comeback,
maybe they won't.
but they're never as good
I
either.
bet they will.
But the point is, Cameron's not a real metal fan.
That's
so.
crazy,
I
dude.
know. I
That's
was like, dude,
crazy.
I was like so.
Was
I
this
like,
when I was in Ohio?
No, you were here.
Why didn't I get
No,
invited?
I thought this was.
No.
Wait,
It
no.
was
Yeah,
like
yeah, it was.
after we graduated.
Because I thought this was.
Yeah, well, you were doing fencing, weren't you?
No. That was when I was like working on and off with them.
You must have
Yeah,
just
but I
came
thought that's
back
when
then.
like we were graduating, and I thought that's when we were graduating, and you were in Ohio. Am I wrong?
Yeah, when we were graduating, he was already back.
I
Wait,
came
you were back?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I went to your guys' graduation.
Oh, maybe it was right when you came back. I don't know,
Well,
but
either way, I didn't get told.
I think it's
That's
before
fucked
we were
up.
hanging out with you.
it might have
Okay.
been.
That was-
Oh, I think it
that
was during
when I
high
was
school,
a-
wasn't it?
I was when I
Before
was
you were
alone.
part of the CCP.
I think it was.
I was a loner with no friends.
It
when
was-
it was just elite.
It was when, because it was
Oh,
when
yeah.
me and you
Good
were going
times.
to a lot of concerts. So I
Yeah.
was like, oh, dude, let's go to this. That was the thing. We were going to a lot of other concerts. I was like, dude, let's go to
Yeah, it
this.
was
It's
right
like
after we
super
graduated.
cheap.
Hey, there's a Dance Gavin Dance concert coming up. You could try
What,
to meet
do we have
your-
to sit down at
No,
that
no,
one?
no, fucker. You can try to meet your girl.
Oh, dude.
No, I
That's
like
hilarious.
Dance Gavin Dance.
Bro.
They're good. But
That was,
You wanna tell the
okay.
story?
Yeah, I'll tell the story. So we went to
I
this
think I've
concert.
heard this story.
We went to this concert, and there was these two girls there, and like I don't remember what university they went to. Like
pissed
some,
me off so much.
I want to say like SF, but I can't remember. I don't know. But at least the one did. And we were talking and this and that, and it was a good conversation, but I was in a relationship. So, like, we were talking, and then she was like, I think she was like, oh, can I get your number or something? And I was like, sure, all right. And so when I got her number, I was like, I texted her later. I was like, by the way, like, we can't really talk. Like, I'm in a relationship, but because her friend was there and her friend was talking to Cameron, I was like, hey, but like, you know, what about your friend? Like, I think, I don't remember how I asked, but I was basically like, hey, you know, maybe I could set you up with my friend Cameron, or not you, but set up your friend with my friend Cameron. Like, it seemed like them two were kind of hitting it off too. And she was like, oh, my friend's in a relationship. I was like, so I'm in a relationship, accidentally talked to the single one. Cameron, who was single, accidentally talked to the one in a relationship. It was the worst fucking thing. Yeah.
That's fucked up.
I know.
Finally, a metal girl, and
I was
fucking
so
dating.
happy because I was like, dude, I was like, we finally found Cameron, that girl that we've been looking for, that will be like a metal fan with him, and it'll be super good.
Yeah.
And yeah, I was so sad. I was like, man, it just did not work out how it should have.
Man,
yeah.
the stars were aligned, but they weren't.
Yeah, I was like,
The stars were aligned, but they were like half a degree
Bad
off.
timing.
Yeah.
No, it's like Jupiter and fucking Venus were just like, you know, every other planet was straight lined except for one planet was.
Yeah.
I was so sad for Cameron. I texted him. I was like, dude, you're not gonna believe it. The friend's in a relationship, and he was like, oh.
I'm like, just give me her Snapchat. The girl he got.
Dude, I should have, but at that point, like after she said that, I was like, okay, I just deleted her number. I was like, I have nothing else to say here. Like, the only reason I texted her was to try to set her friend up with you, and it didn't work. So it's kind of shitty, but
We'll find another one.
yeah, we will. There's one out there.
I bet you would have found her if you went to the Slayer concert.
Yeah, yeah, maybe you would.
This is way before.
Yeah, this was. I don't remember. It was during senior year.
Oh,
but
did I tell you guys that we're going to Iowa for a concert?
Oh, you were talking about
told
it.
me.
Going to
wait, so are you guys flying or road tripping it?
road tripping it.
Really?
Yep.
When is it again?
September 25th, I think.
That sounds pretty fun,
Dude,
honestly.
I kind of want to go.
I might.
Do it.
I might just like use all.
It's
my
$100
sick-
a ticket.
I might use all my sick time.
So,
How
so,
what? So
go ahead,
it's
sorry.
25th. You said?
I have to double check, but it's later in September.
Yeah, I mean that gives time to plan it, so I might be able to.
I was going to say, so guys, besides Cody,
Oh.
our 21st are coming up.
Yes, dude. I'm 21 in like less
month.
than a month.
Yeah.
Mine,
I was
I
telling
mean, mine's
so
coming up
2
in
months.
October. It's not that
Yeah.
No, well, that's what I'm saying. I mean,
We'll go to some bars together without them.
Dude, yeah, dude. It's going to be so funny every time somebody turns 21. Everybody who turned 21 can go to the bars, but then everybody else, like.
that's what I'm saying. Cody's going to be the last guy.
I am gonna be the last one.
Okay, what we'll do, we'll have a little day.
Which is funny because I graduated before all
actually-
of you.
So here's
Really
what we'll
young
do.
buck.
We'll have a little.
Yeah.
We'll have a little day fade here, and we'll pregame it, and then like everybody that's 21 will go to the bars, and that's where it'll continue like into the night.
This would be so bad.
Because I still
want to
involve.
drinking.
I still want to involve
I'll
everybody
just go
else.
home and play video games.
No, you come to the day fade.
No, I'll come to the day fade, and then after I'll come home and play video
Oh
games.
yeah.
I was
Because I
talking
still
to my
want to
parents
like
about it.
involve everybody.
I'll be kind of
else, you
nervous
know?
though. My first time drinking.
Yeah, dude. Oh, dude, it's gonna be so scary. Like, hopefully, fuck. Our first time drinking. Hopefully, we don't overdo it. Man.
Hope no one drugs me.
I mean,
Wait, what?
Someone's gonna be like, "Hey, Bill Cosby, you want the pudding pops?"
No,
you're a nice boy, Cameron.
so I
You're a
was telling
nice
my
boy.
parents last night. I was like, yeah, we're just like, because I was talking about at the party. My mom was like, hey, your 21st coming up. I was like, well, like 3 months. Like I wouldn't say that's coming up.
I feel bad for like Jacob and
I know they're not until next year.
Caden.
Ethan.
I
And
mean,
Ethan.
that just
I
means-
don't feel bad, but I just think it's funny that
Oh yeah, it's
Jacob's not
definitely
turning
funny.
21 until next year.
Yeah,
So is Ethan.
it'll be.
Yeah, Ethan's like what, April?
Yeah.
March,
think.
April? I think
One
it's
of the
March.
two.
Dude, just this few months is gonna be so dope because it'll be me, and then the next month like you, and then the next month Paul, and then it's Cody
Actually,
White,
Alec,
right?
too.
Who?
Oh,
also Alec.
Cody White. Oh yeah,
Alex,
Alec, but
like,
he's
couple
he
days
doesn't drink.
before.
Alec doesn't drink.
I know, fucker.
Fucking pussy.
But after Paul's, it's Cody's,
Yeah.
Right. Ellis or White?
and then Cody White.
Dude, this is gonna be such a
It
fun
goes, I think,
like
Caden
4 or 5
next.
months.
Yeah.
yeah, isn't no Caden's like December.
Yeah. Well, I
What,
think
what,
in
what's
nice.
between
Jacob's
that-
birthday?
Not till next year.
What month? Like February?
No, it's March.
It's gonna be
Snap.
great. It's gonna be a great lineup each month.
Dude,
Yeah.
hey, so I was telling my parents, I'm like, so like, what do you want to do? I said, my plan is we're gonna have like a family party like on my birthday or like that weekend. I said, or if it's that night because it's a Wednesday night. I was like, that weekend I'm hitting H bar. I'm going to I'm like, me and the boys are gonna
Let's
get.
go to Turlock.
Go to
H bar is
Dying-
kind of more of like a.
I know where I want to go when
I
I know a good
one.
bar for you
Dying
actually.
Breed.
Brave Bull.
What's
I want to go to Dying
Shut the
Breed.
fuck up. I
Dying
know
Breed.
the gay bar in
Dying
San
Breed.
Francisco.
Yeah, Brewery.
No, it's in Modesto.
Oh wait, hold
Is
up.
it?
yeah.
I thought it was in San Francisco.
Sure, what I said.
Oh wait, what?
I'm like, I know a good bar for him. Brave Bull.
The Brave Bull.
Oh yeah.
You're right. It is Modesto. You're right.
What was the one you said though? Diamond.
Dying Breed in
Dying
Oakdale.
Breed Brewery in Oakdale.
Oh yeah. I
Oh,
heard
that's
that
the
one's
one
good.
like there in
We
the
gotta
center
go-
of town.
Yeah, we gotta go to Dust
Oh
Bowl.
yeah,
Super good.
I'm so down
We gotta
for
go
that.
to Dust Bowl too.
Dude,
yeah.
their
So
food's
down.
so
Dude,
good.
this year's gonna be so fucking
down.
good, dude. I'm
I
so
want
stoked. I can't tell you how
us
stoked I am.
two to go. Whenever I turn 21, I want us two to go to a whiskey tasting.
Oh, dude, I'm so down.
Hey, all of us
Okay.
gotta go.
For sure, dude.
Well,
let's
you
do,
can go, but we're gonna be like.
Let's do some whiskey tastings. We'll go to some wine tastings.
Yeah.
We'll go out and like visit some shit. Like, dude, because we can do the fun stuff
Dude,
now.
we can go whiskey tasting. We go out to Napa Valley, do a wine
Dude,
tasting.
yeah.
And
we
everything's
can like
opening
visit
up
some
now, so-
breweries. We can go and
Yeah.
like visit like on site. It'd be dope.
Yeah.
This is gonna be
Go
nuts,
wine
dude.
tasting
Yeah,
in a hot
dude,
air
it's-
balloon.
This is gonna be a good year.
Dude.
Oh my god, over Italy, Dale. Could you imagine?
Oh,
dog?
dude. Okay, but we could do that now. Their drinking age is like 16.
True.
It's ridiculous, isn't it?
Let's go to
dude?
Italy and get hammered.
Hey,
I
speaking
mean,
of
I'm
which,
going to for sure.
hey, no, but
Well,
I think guys, I think a staple we should do this year, before maybe even after, sometime this year, but as soon as we can, get our passports and state IDs.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
getting my passport right. Well, I'm getting my passport
Are you in
right
the
now.
process?
So that,
yeah, I need to get that going too.
Aren't
Because
if you
things
have
are
a-
opening up
If you get a real ID, don't you like not need a passport
Yeah.
anymore?
If you're
for
traveling
national, for international,
Well-
you have to get a passport.
if you're traveling by land, then I think you're fine. So if you're going to Mexico or Canada, but if you're flying to another country, you need your passport.
Yeah,
And you can't get the card, you need the book. If you're flying to another
that's what I'm
country.
saying. If you're nationally flying like somewhere in America or Canada, North America,
Well, you don't
essentially,
need your passport to fly in the States.
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, if
Oh,
you have
yeah,
your real
yeah.
ID, you can fly nationally. But if you
Okay.
need your passport to fly,
So do you need it to fly to Alaska? Because like,
Because it's state.
because
Yes.
you're going over Canada and
No,
if you
but
stop in Canada.
Technically, it's intrastate.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
wasn't sure.
It's like going to Hawaii.
Sorry, interstate. Not,
Yeah.
Wait, intrastate?
Well,
I think
if we
it's
were
interstate.
It's-
I think.
no, it's national.
Yeah,
Because-
that's what I'm saying.
oh, yeah.
Intrastate.
Oh, intra.
From state to
Yeah.
state.
yeah.
Interstate is in the
It's a highway. It's a highway system. Yeah.
I wasn't sure how that worked since like most likely you're gonna stop in Canada.
Well, no, I'm pretty sure
No,
they just
they
go
straight
straight
flight.
They go
No.
straight to-
Yeah.
There is a road though that takes you from. I think it's like the top of Washington.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I
All
mean,
the
if
way
you were
up.
doing that, then
That's
yeah,
insane.
but-
That'd be a fun trip.
I used to watch these guys in
that'd
high
be pretty
school,
interesting.
and they took that in like an El Camino. I forget what road it's called. But basically, just go through the Yukon up
Yeah.
to
Was
Alaska.
Was that Chris McCandless?
No, you guys remember the show Roadkill on Motor Trend?
Think about that.
Roadkill,
Yeah.
Kyle,
Vaguely.
Oakdale used to watch that. Yeah, he turned me on to that, and one of the guys did the drive. I was like, "That's fucking nuts, dude." It's like 4 days.
Yeah, I loved that book.
Yeah.
Into the
This
Wild.
is good. This is
Oh,
good.
dude,
Great
so good.
movie.
The movie was also good.
Yeah.
That's like the only book I actually read and enjoyed.
Yeah, it was really good.
I have an
Besides
idea.
Harry Potter.
We should take not right now, but like we should take a road trip to Vancouver sometime
Yes.
because it's so close. Like,
Yeah, for sure. No, I'm with
Oh,
you.
in California.
No, in Canada,
Yeah, Vancouver, California.
Vancouver,
Vancouver,
the
Mexico.
city.
Yeah, I
It's
know.
like
I know
above-
where it is. No, I know it's right above Washington.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I know where it's at. It's
Yeah.
beautiful. I did a.
Get some poutine there.
Well, I've heard it's like Seattle,
Get
but more
some
fun.
poutine and some poontang.
So I did I did a report on it. I think 4th or 5th grade on Vancouver.
Yeah,
Yeah, actually, it's a beautiful area.
it seems really cool. Like it seems like a fun place to visit because it's so close too. You can just cross the border and it's like right there.
Yeah, no doubt about it.
Yeah.
Well, I know from Waterford to Medford, Oregon is like 7 hours, 6 or 7 hours.
Huh.
I've taken that drive a lot.
That's not bad.
It's
Yeah,
not at
I went
all.
with you a couple times.
And I mean,
Fun times.
arguably enough, once you get out of California, everything is within range. You know what I mean? Because California is one of the biggest
It's
states.
fucking huge.
It's
Yeah,
huge.
you
Yeah,
could. It's funny when I lived in Ohio. It's like I go
an
from,
hour anywhere you could.
California
I go
and
from
Texas.
I go from California where it's like, oh, if you drive from the top of the state to the bottom, it's like almost like it's like over 10 hours.
Yeah.
Like
Way
you're in
more than that,
You're
yeah.
in Ohio, like
3.
dude, drive an hour and you're out of state.
That's what I'm saying. You
Like-
drive anywhere.
Bro, we could drive like from where we were. I could drive 20 minutes, be in Kentucky. From where we were, I could drive like 2.5 hours and be in Indiana,
Yeah.
and then I could drive like 2 hours and be in Illinois. Like
That's what's nuts to me is the Midwest is like even like Eastern Coast is they're all compact.
Yeah.
Like you drive an
Oh,
hour
the East
from
Coast for sure.
dude. You go from
Crazy.
New York to Pennsylvania. That's like an hour.
Yeah.
It's fucking crazy.
yeah,
dude.
like
Yeah.
people live in like fucking New York and they like commute to Philly to work.
Yeah. That's the only thing I
It's
hate
crazy.
about big cities in California is people think, I feel like, of, except for like San Francisco, but a lot of other cities, people think of them as these really big, dense cities, and they're big, but they're not really dense at all. So if you want to go anywhere, it's like you have to get in the car for like 45 minutes to see anything that you actually want to see.
Yeah.
It's
At
not like
least.
New York, where it seems like New York, you can just take
like
really quick subway
all the
trips.
shit you see in the
Well,
movies
half
is
hour
like
in your
within
upstate
5
New
blocks
York.
of each other.
Yeah, and you can walk a lot of places. Like that seems so much better.
Bless you.
Because when you're in LA, it's like, oh, I want to go to this restaurant. Okay, I have to hop on the fucking 405 for
40
like
minutes.
40 minutes to actually get there.
Yeah. And it's like also public transportation on the East Coast is so much better.
much better.
Like I mean and
Well,
it
you don't
is
like the new
because,
train that they're making here?
yeah, the one that
Oh, I
they're
can go
making-
from Bakersfield to Fresno.
yeah,
Sick.
dope. The one they've
Love
been
that.
working on for like 10 years.
Yeah.
Wow, a 45
To
minute
link the
trip.
two
And
shittiest
now,
places in the state.
yeah, to the two places you're never gonna
Yeah.
go. Oh, you can go to Bakersfield or Fresno. Nowhere in between.
That would have been really cool if they had like linked far, like San Diego,
Yeah.
and they linked it super far up.
San Diego to like San Francisco.
Yeah, that would be dope.
That would have been awesome.
That'd be great.
What, doesn't El Camino Real do that? Or the
I'm not
Camino
sure.
Real, not El Camino
But the
Real.
whole point of
Camino
this
Real.
one, it's supposed to be a bullet train, so it's
Yeah.
super fast.
Oh,
'Cause that's the
yeah,
thing.
yeah,
If
yeah.
you could take like high speed travel from like San Diego and you could be in San Francisco in like 2 hours, that'd be sick. I don't know if that's actually how fast it is, but that'd be so great.
Yeah. Well, have you seen like Elon Musk has talk about like the underground?
Oh yeah,
fucking
that's so funny, dude.
skyways, dude. He's like, yeah, everyone talks about like flying cars and stuff. Really, the future is going underground.
Yeah, it was just hilarious when Joe was like, "So why did you choose to do this in LA and this and that?" He's like, "Well, I live here and the traffic's bad, so I want
Yeah.
to improve it."
Yeah. He's like, I have a problem.
Elon Musk. With
I have a
his
problem that I have
like-
to deal with, and the traffic's terrible, and I wanted to deal with it, so I did.
Yeah, I was like, that. Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like, all right.
And then when he was also like, oh yeah, it's kind of just a hobby.
Yeah, I know.
Like, what?
Everything is a hobby. Like everything besides like
everything besides SpaceX is
yeah,
a hobby.
Yeah.
Fucking,
It's
he started
fucking crazy.
He started Solar City just for like, why not?
Yeah.
He started PayPal just to be like, I just need some money to do this space stuff.
It ended up being like the
Space
go-to like way to send money digitally.
Yeah. You know what my favorite part is?
Hmm.
No college degree.
No, yeah, he's just really, really smart.
And he
Just a
said
smart
like, he's
guy
like,
and
yeah,
hard
I don't
worker.
take college degrees into account when I hire people.
Yeah.
It's like, I want to know if you have ideas and what you've worked on.
Yeah.
That's it.
He's
Bro, and
also
honestly,
like a insanely hard worker.
yeah.
When
and
you hear
he's just-
like,
Musk?
he's just self-taught in everything.
yeah,
like
the
there's
hours he works are crazy.
Yeah, like, and I think
He's a man of focus.
the way he looks at it is like it's not work. Like he loves it,
Yeah.
and also like he sees himself as like, because I like it because he's like everything I'm doing would have been done. Like these, I'm just trying to speed it up,
Yeah.
which is amazing. Like I'm trying to speed up the development of the human race and technology,
Yeah.
and I'm like, you are,
Yeah.
you're doing it.
You're right.
Also,
He's Iron Man.
he's like
He's
one
really
of the,
Tony Stark.
Yeah, no, he
Yeah.
is
He
like
is.
the real life version of that. It's hilarious.
He needs to make a suit.
Yeah,
He could. I
I
don't
bet you
doubt
he
it.
could.
It's gonna be the next thing on the Boring Company.
Dude.
All right, guys, coming out with the new Iron Man suit
No,
with
it's-
built-in death lasers, rockets, and a jetpack.
No, it's not an Iron Man suit.
Not an Iron Man suit.
It's not going to be a
What would it
private
be?
Not a
weapon
flamethrower.
system.
What kind of
Not a
name?
flamethrower.
What kind of name would he do? Like,
I feel like it'd be something super cool. Like he'd name that the same way he names his rockets.
yeah,
Like,
Man of Steel.
right?
Wait.
But
It's going to be something
Oh, that's gonna
meme.
be so
I
fucking
know it
wild.
is. It's just going to be something super trolling.
imagine being him though. Like, dude,
As much money as
I
he
don't
has.
think it would be. I think.
if I could honestly, he's number 2 on my list for like if I could hang out with one person for
Oh,
a day. Elon Musk is solid number
Yeah,
2.
Who's
he
number one?
seems-
Joe Rogan?
No, McConaughey.
Oh, fuck
Yeah,
yeah.
that makes sense. He seems like a fun person to hang out with, but I wouldn't want to be him.
Oh, I would not want
why?
to be him.
He,
Bro,
his
all
life
the
is
dude,
too
so much
busy.
pressure, too busy
There's so many people that fucking hate him.
for no reason.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Like when they
yeah.
had him on the SNL show, no one wanted to fucking perform.
I know. I was like, what the? Why? He's
Yeah, I
not
just
even like political.
I know.
I like that. I like too that he's like one of the few like powerful people in this country that you're like, oh, cool. He doesn't have like a history of like raping people and fucking kids.
Yeah,
Like,
he's just like, nah. I just
Yeah.
literally, he's like,
Just,
I
I
just wanted
worked
to
hard
make
to get
enough
here.
money to
Yeah.
build rockets.
Yeah.
Now I did.
like when Epstein's like flight list came out, I was like, cool. He's not on there. He's not screwing kids.
I know.
Very good.
Let's go, dude.
Because at this point, that's kind of where the bar is set. Is
Yeah.
like, I'm kind of like, okay,
What
well,
circle is he
they can make a
involved
lot of
in?
mistakes, but are they fucking kids? Because like,
right.
that's kind of the point where it's at now.
Yeah.
Wow,
No,
this is
yeah.
so loud.
Yeah, I know. That's what I was saying.
Dude, that's
Yeah.
the street sweeper.
Yeah,
Like,
the street sweeper is coming through and just like did they not know we're recording a podcast right now?
Like I feel like we talked
Leave.
to should I call up the mayor right now? Be like, hey, we're recording
What
the
the
fucking
fuck?
CCP
True.
podcast right now.
You know, it cracks me up, Dale.
Podcast.
You know, we always joke about the street sweeper.
Oh yeah.
Straight sweeper.
Got the
Dude,
street sweeper on
dude,
me.
Cold War has a shotgun called the street sweeper.
Oh no way.
They really
dude,
do.
No way.
Yo, that shit
hilarious.
cleans
Oh,
up,
dude,
too.
it's fucking nuts.
It's
It's a fully automatic
It's an automatic
shotgun.
shotgun.
It's
Cleaning
like-
up the
That's like
trash
the
out
best
here,
guns,
dog.
like, in
It's like
It's like
the-
the AA-12, but
yeah, it's like the AA-12 from Modern Warfare.
but it's god awful at reload.
That's true.
Oh, dude,
You're
I
just,
was like,
sitting there for 5.
dude, it's so bad. It's so slow. I don't know what's worse, that or the new sniper rifle, the ZRG.
I haven't used the new sniper yet.
I haven't played
played
it
it.
much, but
I haven't been playing.
It
like, at
is.
all.
I think it's an African sniper rifle. It's pretty. It's like insane damage. It's like HDR on steroids.
It's an
Interesting.
African sniper rifle.
Is like actually
no,
it's where
it's-
they were like built originally?
Yeah, no, it's
Really?
Si compa way.
What does that mean?
What's that?
See.
What you said?
Oh, I don't know.
I
Oh.
thought it was like.
See.
I'm not gonna say that.
No, so I think originally the ZRG is a real gun in real life, but you know, Black Ops always like gives it different names, whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I follow this channel on YouTube called Forgotten Weapons, and they do like the most historical.
love
and-
that YouTube
dude,
channel.
Dude, it's great. It's fucking amazing.
Did you ever watch Never mind. Just go. I forgot.
Oh,
Okay,
anyways, but
nice.
but it's an African rifle, I want to believe, like South
Interesting.
African or so. Yeah, but in Cold War it does like stupid damage. You've used the HD. Oh shit!
Coming back.
Don't do that. I'm so glad that was empty.
You almost
Yeah.
pulled a
Holy
me.
shit.
Dale was like, I'm ready to slap some for right now. So okay, but you've used the HDR in Modern Warfare, right?
Yeah. They're about to sweep away my car.
Hey, but it's like
Continue.
that on drugs. Like you could
Really?
literally one shot someone in the foot. It's fucking nuts, dude.
Have you watched FPS Russia?
His channel got taken down, didn't it?
Yeah.
hell of days ago. Yeah, that's like
Those guys were fucking hilarious.
so this guy FPS Russia. I don't think he's Russian.
No, he's not. He's
not.
He's American. He
He's
does
mo-
a Russian
He
accent.
does a
for his
Russian accent.
videos.
It's not really that good, but it's funny. It's funny, but he does like insane videos. Demolition Ranch is good too.
Demolition Ranch is awesome.
Kentucky Ballistics is good too.
Yeah.
Actually, okay, I'll tell another story about that. So, but this FPS Russia, this channel, this guy, he dual wields AA-12s on one episode.
Yeah.
Which is the fully automatic
Wait, like
Russian.
actual ones?
No,
Yeah.
legit ones.
Like real.
Wow.
Like Russian shotguns. Like
Wow.
he's like, we're going to try these AA-12s, and just like turns over and goes, shoom, 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 shoom. He's like
Wow.
walking back to it. Oh, it's
He's like
no, seriously, yeah. And there's a.
We're going to test these AA-12s.
Oh, dude.
Now.
that's a
How many
sick dance
times is it
move.
gonna come by?
Shoom, 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 shoom.
That's a sick dance move. Like going like this backwards. Hey, the AA-12. Oh.
That's the name of the dance move, the AA-12.
Yeah.
Yes,
that's
sir.
gonna be, dude. That's
Have you
gonna
ever-
be the next viral TikTok dance. The AA-12.
Have you ever watched Deadliest Warrior?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have two. That
I
guy's
haven't.
awesome.
I love that show.
Yeah, it's so good, dude.
They'll like talk about like the like old like fight or
Yeah,
like
they're like Roman gladiator.
Yeah, like
versus
that.
Like
Warriors and shit.
like fucking what was it? Like a Greek centurion.
and they'll
Oh,
like
interesting.
or wait,
recreate it.
Roman centurion.
Oh,
Centurion.
A Greek
huh.
gladiator versus
Right,
a Roman
Centurion or Centurion?
Interesting.
Some one of them.
Whatever,
I think
yeah,
it's
close
centurion.
enough.
Centurion, yeah.
Or they'll be like, oh,
Like a
the-
Spartan
the-
or a-
yeah, like the 300
Yeah, and
versus
they'll
like
talk about like all the weapons and
It's
shit
n-
they
it's
use.
nuts, dude.
Sounds
Yeah.
pretty cool.
They'll pick
It's
like
really
their top weapons and they'll
Huh.
give it to them.
Yeah, like,
it's really cool.
That sounds really good.
It's like all those questions you asked about who you think would win in a fight.
Mhm.
It's like
It's
Oh,
that,
but
yeah.
they
yeah.
actually go in super in
It's
depth.
like you
and
know
try
that
to
game I
Okay.
showed you on my computer, like the war simulator.
Oh, yeah.
Where
What's
I
that?
picked all the chickens of it versus
Yeah.
like the
Dude,
giant.
dude, that
Crusade.
confused me
totally
so
realistic
much.
battle simulator.
Yeah.
Knights of the Crusade.
It's like that, but a
Yeah,
TV
oh.
show.
Cool.
Hey, Knights of the Crusade go hard. I tell you what, man, with like fucking chainmail and like legit iron swords and shields and shit.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Dude,
dude.
and
I
their
love the
horses-
Knights Templar.
Knights Temple, yeah, dude.
I love them, dude.
Hey, man, you go into like
Love them.
15th century England, it's fucking nuts. Oh, dude, sorry. 15th century England, like that's when the Crusades were, right? 1400s and shit like that. So 16th century.
Just for the record, like if any, secret societies are out there and you're trying to recruit, I love the Knights Templar. I think it's so cool.
And if
So
Tom
sick.
Cruise is watching, can I be a Scientologist?
Fuck Tom Cruise. I have beef with him.
Why?
Why?
For being a Scientologist, or?
Yeah.
I mean, fair
And an
enough.
asshole.
Yeah,
Wait,
he
really?
is. Bro, have you seen
I've
the
seen
interviews
asshole.
where he like goes off about like psychiatry and stuff like that?
Wait, what does he say?
Dude, he's like total like Scientology is like completely against it.
Oh, yeah,
like
yeah,
he's
yeah.
against like antidepressant drugs and shit like that.
Yeah, yeah.
And he's like, you're poisoning your mind and blah blah blah.
Yeah, the
It's like
Scientology stuff's
psychiatry is
definitely
like
weird.
dark arts and shit. I'm like,
No, the
fuck.
the Crusades were 11th through 13th century.
Oh.
Yeah,
Did you guys not play
I was
Assassin's
thinking-
Creed? You
I
should
was
know
thinking
this.
that's the Dark
Spanish-
Ages.
I was thinking Spanish Inquisition.
Since Spanish Inquisition was like 1600s and 1500s. That was also the time of the Renaissance
That was
between the
when they were
14
like,
and 1500s.
that was like when they were like slaving people and be like, worship God.
Or don't.
Worship God.
Well, what's his
It's
name?
also-
Edgar Allan Poe wrote about the pendulum and the axe, wasn't it? Or the pendulum and the pen?
Don't ask me.
The pit and the pendulum. The pit and the pendulum
Yeah.
is what it's
Yeah.
called. It's basically about. Have you read that, Dale?
No, I actually haven't. I know the name, but I haven't read
It's
it.
good. So essentially, it's a Spanish
is-
Inquisition. Oh,
yeah,
dude,
Oh,
one of the
shit.
greatest writers
Super
ever.
good at that.
Huh.
Telltale Heart was really good.
One of my favorite. I feel like it should be an audiobook. I'm sure there is one, but
For that
or
one.
Telltale Heart.
Yeah.
Wait, who's that by?
Edgar Allan
Edgar
Oh,
Poe.
Allan
it's also by. Oh, okay.
Have you read that
Remember
one?
where he like
Actually, you know, it's funny.
I have a
he
book or
kills a
had-
dude and then he like puts
Puts
him in
under
the
the
floorboards and he
floorboards.
can like hear his heart beating. He's
Oh.
going crazy.
Yeah, it's funny. I actually haven't read a lot of, which is weird because in
Get-
AP Lit I
there's
read like
it's
some of his
insane.
stuff, but I haven't read his stuff like super thoroughly.
It's really
surprisingly.
good. I would highly recommend it.
Yeah, we
There's
have
a
this.
book of collective of his stuff. You
Yeah.
should get it.
I have his whole complete works.
Yeah.
I just haven't really read through it much. Like,
I
It's
borrowed
worth
that.
reading.
I borrowed that book from
should.
you like years ago.
no,
Dude.
it's a different one. The one we have
Is
is
it?
like leather bound, and it has like
Oh,
gold
shit.
leaf on the. Yeah.
Okay, I didn't borrow that one.
Yeah. No.
He's a
No.
weird dude though too.
Yeah.
So-
Super
Yeah.
weird.
Oh yeah.
Didn't he
Mar-
like marry his cousin or
His
something?
13-year-old cousin.
Yeah.
Whom he loved.
And he
Yeah.
drank a lot.
Yeah.
He was severe drunk. So
My
he's
dad
Also
got-
from-
Alabama.
Hey, for the record,
I think he died in Baltimore.
I'm gonna
didn't
get a
he?
drink.
I think that's why the Baltimore Ravens have their name like that.
you know, everybody
yeah.
talks about people from the South being inbred, but I've met a lot of incest people here, and I didn't meet any when I went back there.
I heard it's pretty bad Midwest.
I believe the Midwest. Okay,
The big. I'm just kidding. Don't listen to me.
you're good. The button on the front that has a red thing.
But
Yeah.
that's actually how the Ravens got their name too.
Yeah, that's what I was getting into.
Hit it again. Okay.
So
sweet.
quoth the Raven, nevermore.
yeah,
what was
I
that
need to read
story
more of his
called?
stuff. The Raven.
I need to read.
See, that's one of the few that I have read. It's like the Raven. What's the one with like the people that are? The one with like the It's like the red mask of something. or-
yeah. The red. Oh, I know what you're talking about.
You
It's
know
like
what I'm
different
talking about.
halls.
Yeah.
Yes.
The one where they're going through the house. and
Yes, it's like a party, yeah.
They're spreading like the disease in the party.
They
yeah.
talk about. I think it's basically about scarlet fever.
Yeah, that one's super dark.
It is. That's one of his pieces that I was hard. So I'm gonna make a little backstory. So freshman year, I was super into Edgar Allan Poe because 8th grade I was transitioning. I was like, dude, this guy is super good. His writing is awesome.
Yeah.
And I did some homework. I'm like, why have I never seen this piece before? Because we've talked about it before. And then I looked it up, and I'm like, dude, this is an insane story.
Yeah.
And so it's like a smaller piece, but essentially I think it's about scarlet fever, or I think it's the bubonic plague. I know
It was something like
it
that.
mirrored an actual pandemic or something like that.
Yeah.
Or epidemic, I think.
See you soon, bro.
That was one of the required because whenever I was like going through for
It was
AP
a
Lit,
real pandemic.
Real pimp.
I'm just kidding. Whenever I was going through for AP Lit, we had like required works, and I think that one and the Raven were some of the required works. But
I read all the required work for AP Lit, even though I
same.
didn't take the class.
well, actually, I take back. I
'Cause
didn't
I
read
loved all the books.
of them. There was one. It's funny. Oh, dude. So, Ross Mario. So she recommended that I read this book called The Alchemist, and I was like, oh, okay, sure.
that
Like,
book's awesome,
okay,
dude.
so
I
here's-
love that book.
so here's the thing. I read it, and I was like, oh, that was actually really good. Like, because honestly, when I read the cover, I was like, I'm not too sure about this. But when I read it, I was like, oh, that was actually really good.
Don't judge a book
Right?
by its cover.
And the only reason
Ultimate-
completely. And the only reason I read it was because she recommended it and was like, oh, it might be a good one to know, you know, this and that. And I was like, okay, I'll take her advice on it. Guess what, bro? I get into the test, and one of the prompts has like 2 books that I haven't really read much of, and then The Alchemist that I had just finished like a week or 2 before the test.
Still fresh in your brain.
I was like, thank you, Ross Mario. Like, that was a perfect
Dude,
suggestion.
That book is so good. Like
Yeah, it
that
really
book,
is.
like I learned. I learned more in that book than I have in 3 years of college.
Okay.
Like straight up.
Poetry or literature works? Like,
I mean,
I would have
it's
to
too broad. It's just
Movies.
there's so much good stuff.
I mean, if you're gonna make me choose, I would have to choose literature because.
But that means you
that's
can't include
tough.
all of the poems that are like epic poems, like
That's
all the
true.
Greek ones, all the Latin ones, like
Also, a lot of Emerson.
yeah,
Emerson's poem,
Ralph Waldo
which you
Emerson,
know how much I love Emerson.
yeah. That's the thing.
what's
It's like-
another one he wrote? Captain, oh Captain, my Captain.
I haven't read that one.
I'm not this famous. Why do people keep calling me?
Just don't answer them. Oh, that was painful.
Did he call me? Why is he calling you? He didn't call me.
What's up?
Hello?
Yeah?
Hey, do you have Sam's number?
Yeah, do you need it?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, I'll send it to you.
Thank you.
Alright, bye.
He's about to call out.
Jesus. It's the only time he barely talks to me.
Yeah.
It's when it's something about work. Like when they tried calling you guys in the other day, he called me immediately. Hey, why'd they call me?
Because you've been there for a while, so you're kind of like the, you know.
Do you guys actually know?
Authority.
Oh, Captain, my Captain. What it was about?
I haven't actually read it.
Abraham Lincoln.
Yeah, it was about Lincoln.
What's it about?
It was written during the Civil War, wasn't it?
Here, I'll pull it up and read it.
I'm not getting service right now for
Wait,
whatever
can we
fucking
do
reason, so
that?
I can't.
I don't.
What?
I think it should be fine.
think-
Do what?
I
It's
don't-
not.
I think if we're not. I think it's fine. Yeah, I don't see
What?
why. Just reading it because I don't think it's like a copyright.
No, it's not a
issue.
video.
It's such an old. No,
it's
I'm-
not an audio.
it's such an old story too. Like I don't think anybody has like a copyright on the whole book,
Well, I don't think patenting was invented at the
Yeah,
time.
it was written by Walt Whitman.
and I don't think
Walt Whitman.
I don't think-
Whitman or Whiteman.
Whitman.
Whitman.
Whitman. Thank you. I couldn't find. He's such an iconic.
I don't think big literature is going to come after us.
Hope not.
Yeah. What,
Guess we'll find
what can they
out.
do? They're dead.
Okay. Should I read it?
Damn.
It's kind of long. Should I read it?
That's fucked
Please.
Um.
Actually, yeah, read it. If well, I don't know. It's up to you.
Well,
Dale.
wait. How long is it? Let's get like the
It's like
condensed.
it's not
condensed
a
version.
limerick, is it?
It's not. It's just that.
Oh, well, yeah, but I don't know if like the people are going to want to hear the whole thing.
That's true. Well, I'll just read it and report back on what it seems to be about.
Oh yeah, actually, let's all just read it after this, and then we'll talk about it like on the next episode.
Okay.
Um,
But yeah. No,
I think it's essentially though they missed Lincoln at the helm of the ship, figuratively speaking, isn't it?
Well, yeah, I was going into Reconstruction.
Right. The 1870s and stuff like that.
Yeah, because he wrote it in
68,
65.
65. So the end of the Civil War
But yeah, so it was like the end of towards the end of Lincoln's
term.
presidency.
No term. Well, that too.
Presidency.
yeah,
both.
I know.
And it was like, it was basically, essentially, it was like, oh yeah, we're gonna like miss him being the lead, and like we don't have a leader type of thing, blah blah blah.
Right.
And then it kind of came true because the or the Reconstruction presidents were
God awful. What was it? John Adams and
Well,
fucking.
It also just swung from like Johnson, who was like, I'm just gonna pardon all the Confederate leaders.
Yeah.
Like, who cares? Who cares? They
Right.
started a war, and then it was like it immediately went from that to like the radical Republicans, who were also not great. Kind of like it was just like it should have been a moderate person like Lincoln, who was like, yeah, okay, look, let's punish the leaders hard, but we'll spare the soldiers. Like, let's all kind of try to be friends again.
Yeah.
Instead, it was like it went from
It was like, hey, we're gonna be best friends. Hey, we hate you. Like
Yeah.
that type of thing.
instead of having a like calm, moderate person like him, it was like, oh, we're gonna have a guy who's gonna cut everybody loose, and then we're gonna have people who just want to punish everybody from the South hard. And it was like,
Yeah.
should have been a moderate person. Like,
And
No,
like,
it was a bad
And because
medium.
of that, Reconstruction took so long.
yeah, and it fucked
then-
up
yeah.
everything. And then like there was so much animosity then.
Dude,
Then it led
I
to like
mean-
the black codes and just like
Yeah,
so
I
much
mean,
more
and
problems.
The southern states' economies were just fucked.
So destroyed.
Like, they're like,
Yeah,
yeah,
because
you know
wasn't
how
the
you know
union
how
getting
like
most
all
of
this
cotton?
livelihood that you make off of this
It's all
agricultural
sharecropping, essentially. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, fuck
Well, it
that.
became
and
sharecropping.
Fuck you.
That's
yeah.
that's my point. That's what I'm saying. Like their economy just came down to that. Because
Yeah, I
didn't the
mean,
union take
sure.
most of their economy? All the
What?
textile didn't the North, sorry. Didn't the North like consume basically all of
No, the North was always the manufacturing textile industry. The South just provided the cotton.
right.
Yeah, and the basically what happened is like the war, because like what happened is like they basically trapped the South in these little states and basically forced them to turtle, and they used like all their like it basically just like raped them of all their supplies
Right.
and all their like everything that they had, and then what they were left with, they just like, you can't have an economy after your land and
Yeah,
your,
right.
all your supplies just went through that much.
And they were never like industrial anyways, so
No.
it's not like there was any incentive to be like, hey guys, let's just try to like rebuild and become a manufacturing economy. Like
Yeah, it
nobody
was-
was really interested in that.
Once the land was not as great, they just had to deal with it.
And then they were like, all right, slavery's illegal. And they were like, they just kind of scribbled out slavery and just rewrote sharecropping. They're like, it's all legal now, brother.
They're not
We're go-
slaves. They're just indentured
They're not
servants.
slaves. They're just in debt for life, and they have to work our land forever. It's
Yeah.
not slavery, though. They can leave whenever they want.
Yeah.
They're just indebted to us and can't leave, or they become criminals because they're debtors. But it's not slavery.
But yeah,
let's not
yeah.
use this S
Let's
word.
not. Yeah.
Let's not throw that around.
Yeah, let's not. Yeah,
And let's
come
not
on,
forget the
guys.
Industrial Revolution, where we worked at sweatshops, essentially. Work women and children until their fingers are
Yeah,
gone.
to be fair though,
that's
they did
still-
choose to work. They weren't like in bondage.
But
Yeah.
it was like,
Like even if it's a shitty job, you can still quit.
yeah, but
shit.
and go to somewhere where else? Something the
Cody.
same job essentially.
Oh, do I need to move?
Oh, does he have enough room right there?
I think
It looks like it.
Yeah, he does.
But yeah, there's a big difference between having a shitty job and literally being a slave. Like
Yeah.
there's a huge difference
I know, but
there.
I'm saying it's
whoa,
like,
whoa,
well,
sharecropper.
Yeah, a sharecropper. Sorry. Yeah. Sorry. Wrong S word.
Yeah. Let's be careful with that one.
Because if the sharecroppers left, they became criminals because they were debtors. If you're just a factory worker, you can leave whenever you want. If you can find a
Yeah.
job that offers
right, but
better
if you're
pay,
making like literal pennies on the dollar, like I can't say you can't afford to leave because you kind of can't. And
Yeah.
then unionizing started, and but
okay, but what would you rather be, a sharecropper
well,
or?
I'm not defending anybody. I'm just saying
Okay,
it's like
I was gonna
it's
say,
not
like-
a much better alternative hypothetically. I mean, it is, but I mean, not by far.
Right. Yeah.
So I don't know. I just
yeah.
And then safety regulations, USDA's formed, and everything else, and
Oh,
Spanish
yeah.
flu, and then Spanish American War, and then
Dude,
we can go on.
It's crazy how much like how much shitty stuff happened with like food production and like
It's
water
insane.
and everything.
The
Because
early 20th century was USDA.
So bad.
Oh, it was horrible.
Yeah, because there was no
Like,
FDA. There was nobody.
Production
like,
hygiene for as far as like food and drugs and everything was just
Yeah.
Yeah.
like you go back and look at health prescriptions, like medicines they used, like
It was
fucking
just like-
morphine.
It was just like
fentanyl.
Yeah.
Like
It was like opium and whiskey.
I wish. It's like
Yeah.
for sleeping pills. Like Jesus
Yeah.
Christ, man! Like if it
mean-
wasn't for Lincoln getting shot in the head, he could have died from mercury poisoning.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
seriously, he took pills because of I forget what I think he had headaches or something, but it was because of the pills he was taking. They had mercury in them.
Oh wow, that's crazy.
Slowly dialing a day at a time until fucking someone blew his head open. No respect or no disrespect. No disrespect.
No respect.
No respect. No
I
respect
have
for
no
him.
respect, at all.
No respect.
I love Abraham Lincoln. I don't
No,
I don't wish ill of the dead, but it's
Fuck his
just
top
Dude,
hat.
they
hey, him and Kennedy
he
were
looked
open.
better before the beard.
Hey, well, we can both
No,
agree.
not really, though, he didn't.
Well, we can both agree that Kennedy and Abraham Lincoln were open-minded presidents.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were both good.
Oh, open-minded.
Oh, man.
fuck, okay.
I didn't even think of that. Oh, that's terrible.
Dude, you know what I love is the similarities between JFK and Abraham Lincoln. Like Lincoln had a secretary named Kennedy. Kennedy had a secretary named Lincoln.
I should pull up this video, not
It's
right
fucking
now,
nuts.
but
I can go-
You
another
know what?
time.
Lincoln didn't have the Bay of Pigs happen on his watch, though. So-
Yeah, but to be fair, like, so Bay of Pig was planned before Kennedy, and he sort of inherited the plan, but he didn't really want to do it.
You know how history
That was
He
late.
should
That
have
was
called
late
it.
50s.
He
though.
should have called it off.
Yeah, but you know how history works. If it happened under your
yeah,
term,
I mean,
then it's you.
yeah, I do think he should have just called it off.
Unless
'cause
you're
he wasn't
Trump
all
and
in
it's the
anyways.
economy, then it was Obama before him and Biden after him, but not him.
I mean, dude, it all comes back to Bush, man. Bush fucked everything up. I mean, I'm not saying he's the worst, but he's definitely one of the worst presidents we've
there.
ever had.
Wait, which Bush?
No, Jimmy Carter was
Younger Bush.
Baby Bush.
George
Yeah,
W. Not
Read
George
my
H.W.
lips. No new taxes. Proceeds to raise the taxes.
Yeah, 10%.
Anyways, we don't need to get into all that
No.
shit, but
I like
like,
Coach Self as he's talking.
yeah.
No. Jimmy Carter was probably the worst president we've ever had.
Yeah, that's probably true.
No, I wouldn't say Jimmy Carter.
I
Like,
would.
Really?
He was bad.
Worse than
He was-
Johnson?
Actually, yeah, you're right.
Like,
I forgot
They
about-
were both very bad.
And
But
worse
Jimmy
than Andrew
Carter-
Jackson? Like,
No, but Johnson was worse than Jackson.
yeah, I
Wait,
think
wait,
so.
We're talking Lyndon B.
No, I'm talking about
Or-
Andrew Johnson.
Oh,
Like,
Yeah, he was
pardoned
bad, but
pardoned
Jimmy
all the
Carter was
Confederate
really-
leaders, gave the land back to,
yeah.
like, basically just undid everything that, like, Lincoln was trying to do.
Yeah, that was bad.
Yeah, I mean, it's just, yeah. But anyway, but
Hoover
you were
wasn't
talking about,
great.
Yeah, Hoover wasn't great. Definitely,
No,
like
and neither was
definitely-
Woodrow
definitely-
Wilson.
definitely could have handled things
Yeah.
better.
Like Hoover was just like, hey, you know how we're like slipping into this recession?
Let's
that
make a
could
dam.
turn into a depression. Let's fucking speed that shit up right now.
Yeah, he
Let's
definitely
also stop
like,
alcohol sales and shit like. Wait, that was him, right, Hoover?
Well, no,
Or-
prohibition happened before. I mean, he kept it going,
Yeah.
but yeah, it
It was
definitely.
before him. It was Woodrow Wilson, wasn't it?
No, well,
Wilson was after.
I'm trying to think. So Woodrow Wilson, I'm trying to think because he went into a coma like part of the way through his presidency, and his wife was like calling the shots. So there was a weird bit there where.
Yeah.
Because, okay, Prohibition went into effect in 1920, but I'm not sure exactly who was president when it
yeah,
was
it ended
actually
like in
signed.
32, didn't it?
Yeah, it ended in 30. No, it ended in 33, I want to say. I want to say, because I know it was from 1920 to, I want to say 1933. But yeah, when they actually signed it into law, I'm not sure who it was, because there would have been an election in
Did
1920.
not go very well. Fucking bootlegging
Nah,
was happening
fuck,
left
dude.
and right.
Dude, I love also.
That's actually how NASCAR started. You know that, right?
Yep.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah, it was a bunch of moonshine runners.
Oh, that's
They were
sick.
trying to soup up their cars to outrun the cops, and then it ended up being NASCAR.
Oh fuck.
That's actually really cool.
That's
Yeah, that's how
Huh.
NASCAR started.
Wow. Interesting. I did not know that.
Yeah, it's really cool.
That's it. That's really cool.
Yeah.
Huh.
And then
You would have watched NASCAR, you would know that.
and then
I
Americans
mean, look,
got
I'm not
into
saying I want to watch NASCAR. Cool story, though.
I love NASCAR.
and then Americans got
Ryan
into
Newman,
Yeah,
baby.
I've got
Yeah.
better things to do than yeah.
Watch
Hey
them
man,
drive in
NASCAR
circles.
has always been good.
Ovals.
Same fucking
Hey,
shape.
you watch different circuits in America. There's actually not just because that's just track.
Well, yeah,
or-
they have,
I mean-
they have the.
No,
the
I know
track
they have
racing.
different
If I could
ones,
watch
but-
it in person too, it'd be different. But it's like I don't watch most things on TV. You know what I mean? Like,
Dirt track racing is awesome.
Yeah,
sick,
it is.
dude.
That's
So sick.
That's skill driving right
Ooh
there.
man, that is exciting to watch.
Yeah, I
That's
tell you
one
what
of-
though.
I couldn't tell if you're being sarcastic or not.
No, I'm being dead serious. It is so exciting because there's just so many twists and turns, and they'll have like the tiny jumps, and
dude.
like there's just so much that goes into that.
Ethan showed me this video of Ken Block going up this fucking
Oh, rally
Blocks
racing.
and one of the Hoonigan parts.
Yeah,
WRC.
Yeah, but
But
that
no,
guy's
I
crazy.
forgot what mountains it was, but he was like
Probably
drifting it.
Pikes
and
Peak.
Then Pikes Peak.
Yeah.
But
And
there's
the
a part
Hoonicorn.
where
He almost
the
goes
cliff
off the
is
cliff.
on the side, and they wanted him to get closer.
Mhm.
So when he got closer, his
He
fucking,
literally
like,
was a
part of
wheel
his
off.
tire was off the cliff.
Yeah.
Wow,
There's a
dude.
picture. No, there's a picture
Holy
that
shit.
he kept. He had it framed. It's like an 8x5. It's huge. It's in his office of the clip. I watched it live. I was super new in high school, but he's in the. It's like a twin turbo V8 Mustang. Anyways, I'm sure you've seen it.
It's the Hoonicorn.
Unicorn, but V2,
Yeah.
which is twin turbo. The original
It's awesome.
was naturally aspirated. Anyways, but he's drifting his circle or this turn, and this turn is for whatever reason. It was Pikes Peak, yeah. It is notoriously for like drivers because they use it for circuit racing.
Yeah.
Yeah, they use
Hill
it for like
climb.
hill climbs.
Wow, dude, that is crazy.
But yeah,
Holy
so many
shit.
people have driven off that cliff.
It's fucking crazy.
It's fucking nuts.
That's scary.
one of the greatest pictures of.
So have a lot of people died? Doing
Yeah.
that? Yeah,
Yeah.
because that's a
Yeah,
bad.
it's a
like,
far
There's
that's
no
a huge
guardrails.
fall.
There's no guardrails. It's an
Wow, man. That
Pikes
takes some
Peak?
fucking balls to drive that.
Pikes Peak is an old fucking hill climb. I think the Donner Party went through,
Yeah,
didn't they?
it's super old. Yeah.
Huh. Wow,
No,
that's
yeah,
really
that,
cool.
That shit's been around
It's
forever.
insane elevation too. It's quite a. It's a. In comparison to the Grapevine, it's pretty close as
Ken-
far as.
Wow.
Ken Block has the largest balls I've ever seen.
Dude, that picture was crazy.
Dude.
He's like,
And he does
Him
shit
Him and
like
Travis
that.
Pastrana.
He does shit like that all the time.
Ah,
Like
dude,
there's
Travis
one part where he was
Those are
on a
badass.
He's crazy.
helipad. It was like one of those helipads. It's like there's the building, and then there's the helipad. Like here's the end of the building, and the helipad's like right here with nothing below it.
yeah.
He did that on the helipad on top of like a skyscraper.
Oh my gosh, dude. That's crazy.
Stupid.
They had a helicopter like chassis tie him up and stuff like to get him up there and shit like that. It's fucking nuts.
Yeah, it's
Wow.
ridiculous. Like,
Balls.
and he's just like,
Big old balls.
it's not
Balls,
even
no.
like he's doing like 50 runs to be like, okay, we're gonna do it. He's like, nah, like, all right, let's do it. Like one
Second
practice
try.
run and then
No, literally.
Wow.
Crazy.
There was an Amazon special they did on like just basically like most like history behind him racing and everything else and all the Jim Connor episodes and stuff like that. And they were saying like, yeah, pretty much he just goes in and does it like 2 or
Yeah.
3 tries, and it's like they just record it. Well, first runs and stuff like that, just because he's done it for so long.
Mm-hmm.
But he did a WRC because that's really how he started to do all this stuff, because he was doing World Rally Championship,
Yeah.
which rally racing in itself
Rally's awesome.
is some of the most dangerous and
Yeah.
exciting racing
That's
to
also
watch.
so fun to
Those
watch.
You
are-
have to have
those-
major balls to do
So
that.
those are like all the videos you see with like cars like just doing like 50 rolls. That's all rally.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's why usually rally racing drivers have 2 people in the car.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have their
Because they have the
spotter.
notepads. Yeah, exactly. Tell them on this turn go, in whatever gear at certain miles per hour, brake at X amount of time.
Did you ever?
It's
sorry,
nuts.
I don't mean to cut you
No,
off.
you're
Did
good.
you ever play Dirt though?
I did.
Dude,
They're
I
so
that
love-
fun.
game's awesome.
I loved how they had that detail.
It's so
You
real.
would have your passenger who would be like saying, "Hey, come in here. There's a curve coming this way."
Oh yeah, it's very real. Dirt
Super
is by
cool.
far one of the realest racing games I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they like they all have like all the spotters like because they have to write it out and they read it while you're going. like
There's like
Yeah.
3 basically. There's
Yeah.
like there's qualifying, which basically puts you at whatever position. Like you could, if you have a really good quick run, then that's basically
yeah.
you're just beating other people at that point. But
Yeah.
you have your qualifying run, then you have your actual run in the race itself. But then you go and practice the climb or whatever the circuit is beforehand. Like I don't know the whole specifics with your spotter essentially, and then you go and write down notes that just drive through it. Anyways,
Have you guys ever gone to Stockton Speedway?
I don't believe so.
I haven't.
Actually, I
should-
passed it.
We should go watch some races there because
That would
it's
be
pretty
dope.
fun. Yeah,
Did
I've gone.
you
It's cool.
drag races?
Yeah, they had like the midget cars. They had
Funny
actually,
cars.
you know
What's
what?
it called again?
They might Stockton Speedway.
Speedway.
They
Let's
might
see if
not
there's
have done.
anything.
Now that I think of it, the drag races, but they had the midget cars. They had fuck. What are some of the other ones?
They had funny cars. They had
Dude, you know
stock
what we-
cars.
You know what we need to
The
go
stock
watch?
cars, yeah.
We need to go to the Bay Area, and we need to go see the Donk King.
The donk.
You know what a donk is?
I do.
It's like a certain type of car and it has the big ass fucking tire. Dude, they drag race those things. It's fucking awesome. Let
It
me-
Sounds
is.
cool.
Let me look it up for you.
Donk is a term for
Oh, okay.
lowrider on spinners.
But yeah, it's whenever I went to Stockton with my friend Mike because his family runs some cars in Stockton for sure. And dude, it's just so fun, man. Like, cause like I'm not even like a big like car racing guy, but like when you're in there in person, it's so fun.
I tell you guys about the time I went to Sprint or Sears Point to watch a NASCAR race.
Oh no.
So I think this is
Oh, dude, they're hella cheap.
That's a
Yeah.
donk.
It's $20 to $40.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That's funny.
they're
It's
cheap
fucking
as hell.
awesome.
So I think 7th or 8th grade. My cousin. So what he does, so all the decorations and stuff and put in malls, like this huge stuff that hang from like the ceilings and all that.
Yeah.
So he does that, but
Oh.
he puts on major events, like he'll do weddings, he does stuff like that, but it's all next level shit, man.
Sorry to cut you off, but
You're
if
good.
you live in Georgia, that's all you see.
Oh yeah,
Really?
Yes.
George.
So many
Jesus
people drive
Christ.
cars like that.
Yeah, Georgia's big on it. Like they have a bunch of guys in Atlanta. There's like a big crew.
Oh,
that
East
does
Coast,
donks.
I
and then
imagine.
Sick.
and then there's like guys in the Bay Area. Like
Bay Area is
big
huge,
in the Bay
especially
Area.
Sacramento.
That's
Yeah.
dope.
Okay, so back to my story. Anyways, 7th or 8th grade, I went to my cousin. Anyways, but he hosted, or I shouldn't say, he set up the event for Sears Point NASCAR race. I think it was sponsored by Safeway or Save Mart. I think it was Save Mart. Anyways, but he set up the whole VIP section, did the entire event, except for the racing part. Anyways, so he got us VIP passes. So it was me, my uncle, my dad, and myself. We all got to go to the VIP section for the Sears Point NASCAR race.
Sick.
We were where Cody's at, so where I was sitting, there was like, dude, it was nice. It had like AC, like drinks, everything was kind of for free, dude. It was fucking awesome, dude. But where Cody was at was where the racetrack was at,
Dude, that's dope.
dude. Literally, like right here, there, like where I'm sitting, there was like a walkway.
Yeah.
Because there was like chairs and stuff like that. But where Cody was sitting, there was a guardrail. There was like the whole, the fencing they put, and the racetrack was right there. So we were right. Oh, dude.
That's dope.
And they were all like not. Well, anyways, it was like a bunch of Camaros, Mustangs, and like Ford Fiesta or Ford Fusions and shit like that, dude.
Ford Fiestas.
Ford Fiestas.
no, but you know what I mean. But they're all fiberglass bodies and shit
Yeah,
like
that's
that. But
dope, though.
oh, dude, it was so fucking loud. It was awesome though. When I tell you, like, you
Dude,
can
the
feel,
noise and the feeling is so cool because you feel like the power of those engines, man.
but you could feel it in your chest. It
Oh,
was
yeah.
fucking
The
nuts.
thing is, like,
it
crazy.
was so
you
cool.
walk on a drag strip after they've been running it all day, and your
Hot. It's
shoes
hot.
just fucking stick
Melt.
to the ground.
Yeah.
Like you hear it like peeling. Every
Well,
time
they
you
put
take a
this
step.
adhesive on the ground too, so
Yeah.
it's I forget what they call it, but there's different companies that make a certain chemical adhesive. Basically, they sweep the ground before every run, get it super clean, wash
Yeah.
it down, then they put down the spray or the adhesive.
Yeah.
Anyway, so the tires will stick to it
Yeah.
and bite.
I love the feeling, like, because you know how they do that thing where they'll, like, take a lap to get all lined up and then they like come to the one spot and then they open it up.
Yes.
Dude, that feeling when they come right around the curve and then they all open it up is
Yeah.
so fucking cool,
Yeah.
man. Like, it's so strong in your chest. It is just, oh
You
man,
can
it's
feel
so sick.
every fucking RPM
Yeah.
and shit. Yeah.
It's so cool, dude.
Yeah, it's really cool. Racing is just, you gotta have fucking balls to do that shit. Like,
Yeah. And it's
It's
like,
crazy.
man, you got to be so smart to be able to like innovate this, like to this.
right.
This isn't like new technology. Like you
Right.
really got to be smart at this point to be able to innovate.
Yeah.
In 2021, to be able to get cars that are like faster and better.
Yeah.
And realistically, race cars are the best cars because there's the least amount of shit with the most amount of efficiency as far as
Yeah.
you know, a
True.
basic car. You've got your fuel tank, you've got your electronics, you got your engine. Everything in a race car is so simple, especially in drifting.
Yeah.
I was at Ethan's house. We're watching drifting. You know, I used to be I like drifting a lot. Actually, I know all the racers and stuff like that. But drift cars, in the sense that they want the least amount of shit in the engine bay, and like the least amount of shit in general, like weight reduction, just because out of availability to work on the engine and like swap shit out.
Yeah.
Like if you throw a transmission, like you could just put on jacks, take out the transmission super quick, put it like you have like 10 minutes to do it. It's fucking, and that's like the beauty to me about race cars is like pit stops especially. You know, they load their gas in like 10 seconds, like swap tires. You know, the windshields, they just pull them off, and
you
it's
think
nuts.
you think
It's
NASCAR
nuts.
pit stops are fast, and then you watch Formula One pit stops.
Formula One or
It's like,
European
God
circuits. Oh,
damn,
dude, it's
dude.
fucking nuts.
Those guys are moving.
Yeah.
And also, like in Formula One, a lot of them they have the fucking the single lug nut for the wheel, like the big one. So it's like imagine in NASCAR, they're just poop.
It's crazy.
Well, really, those
Like, that's
type of
it.
lug nuts are the, I forget what they call. God damn it, I've lost my touch in car love, dude. I tell you what, but they're more efficient than actual lug nuts because you not only get to do even distribution of space or tightness on the wheel, but it's just
Oh, that makes sense.
they're a lot more
Huh.
secure and they're way faster.
Yeah.
now.
The only thing about it is like if you have
They're super
if you have
expensive.
5 lug nuts and one's like not that tight, you can get around for. If
Yeah.
you have one of those, you didn't tighten properly.
You're fucking
and
done.
you're fucking the tire's coming off.
Yeah, it
and
makes sense.
You're stuck there.
I was about to ask, why don't they use those more? But then I kind of thought about it for a
Yeah.
second.
They're
I was like,
expensive.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
too.
they're really good.
They're strictly racing purpose though, just for
they're just for racing.
just because they're easy to take off.
Yeah.
Yeah. Man, there was something I was gonna say and I forget what it was. Oh, Formula One. You know who's into Formula One?
Who?
Noel Miller.
Like into Formula One, as in like he's interested in it.
Yeah, like he loves it. Like he.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Like
I thought you were like he's a Formula One driver. I was like,
Hey, and those cars
why
are not
did I
cheap.
not know this?
no, he's been doing a little bit of like he's been talking about lately how he's been going and like doing a little bit of racing with like the karts and stuff.
Right.
Like like the professional like karts that
Yeah.
are like
Indy cars and stuff like that. Yeah.
yeah.
Indy cars are really
cool.
it's badass. It's
pretty sick.
Yeah, it is. No, for sure.
Yeah.
I was gonna say something, but yeah, Formula One cars, especially Indy class, like the open wheels, those are not only expensive, but they're super fragile.
Yeah.
So like, if you make a wrong turn, if you bump into a wall, you're like,
Well, it's like they have all
safety
this
standards
computer
today are
shit.
different. Yeah,
They
especially
have all
that.
this
But
computer shit that like prevents you from like.
if you
blowing
flip,
up.
your car is
'Cause,
destroyed.
like, if
It's
you
fucked.
didn't have the computer on a Formula One car and you just got in, left it in first gear, and put the pedal to the floor, the engine would explode.
Yeah.
Like, and then if
There's
you
so much.
if you brake or if you're accelerating and you like go up in gear half a second too late, if you didn't have the computer, the engine will blow up. Like, and
They're
you have
so
to-
finicky.
and
Crazy.
like
It's
the
all
brake
timed
because you're going
perfectly.
so fast, you have to get the brakes like they're
Super
cold.
hot.
They have to warm them up before you get out there, and you have to brake hard to get them warmed up so you'll actually stop.
Oh, okay.
So
Like
it's
slam on the brakes.
Yeah, so it's like so much stuff. You have to, and the thing is, like, if you slam on the brakes and you're not going fast enough, then they're still not going to heat up. Instead of going 180 miles an hour, you're going 160, but then because you're not going fast enough, the brakes aren't hot enough, so then you still don't have grip, and it's still 160, and you spin out.
Interesting.
So it's like crazy. There's like
Wow.
so much to think about, and like anything
because
could
they're
go
small
wrong.
little engines.
Yeah.
They're really
Yeah.
small V8s is what they are, but they rev to the moon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's just so much there. There's so much physics to think about and all the chemicals you're
Yeah.
working with and just
And
like
They literally,
it's crazy, man.
you know, we were talking about neck day last night.
Yeah.
They literally have to work out their necks because
Wow.
like
No.
all the G's you pull going because they're taking
Oh.
corners at like 160 miles an hour.
yeah.
In 4 seconds.
Have
Yeah.
you seen the
Huh.
videos of them training?
No, I haven't.
It's nuts.
They're-
They have
it's
to
fucking
stretch
crazy.
before and after every race.
Wow.
I saw someone. I don't.
Your body's so
know-
fatigued, you don't even realize
I
like
think it's
major
NASCAR or
bruising can
something.
happen.
But the guy was on a machine. He's like has both hands on the steering wheel.
Yo.
His neck is being pulled like that, and he's trying to turn at the same time.
Wow.
And
That's
it's
crazy.
Fucking looks like hurts.
Yeah.
That's wild.
but you don't feel it, but you realize it. But sometimes you can get bruising.
Well,
on
yeah.
racing.
There's
I
like
mean, it makes sense, I guess, when you think about it. Like that is so much force.
that's why in NASCAR they have like they put their helmet on and then they have a little rope, like a
Oh.
little thing that like is connected. It helps with whiplash and it helps with like you don't jerk
Minimal
around
head
so much.
movement, yeah.
And that's why like on their helmets they have like the little neck things so they can't like thrash around like this. It kind of keeps them still.
You put on the neck brace first.
Yeah.
And then you have your helmet, and then you like strap your helmet to the neck brace, and then you strap it to your actual seat, which is bolstered to the car. So you're like the only thing moving is literally your elbows.
Like you,
and
if
your
you
hands.
watch them, like it's just this, and like when they could drive like this and they shift, and that's like all the movement they have.
You know what's crazier to me
Crazy,
though?
man.
How long? Like especially you know Le Mans, the racing. What's
Yeah,
that circuit?
The 24-hour
called?
race.
Yeah. So endurance racing is the thing, but there's
Yeah.
like, there's different classes. There's 3 different classes. There's like GT, LM. That's what it's called. LM. There's LM1, LM2, GTLM. That's all like junior class. Anyways, but so I think in the 70s and 80s were insane for racing, just because there was like safety was like not a concern at all.
Yeah.
It
Like,
wasn't.
and especially in the 70s, I forget. I think it was like Class C or Group C, like endurance racing. I think is what it's called. Don't quote me on that. Essentially, they had cars like exceeding power of 800 horsepower
Yeah.
with no traction control, no roll. Well, I think they had roll cages, but like basically fire suits and a helmet and a
So-
seatbelt, and that was
Like,
it.
That's did you watch Ford versus Ferrari?
Dude, that is so good.
Dude, such a good movie.
Great movie.
And like that's what it's about. It's like whenever like it's like Ford and Ferrari were gonna merge. Like,
Ferrari was owning the
Ford-
endurance races at the time for
but
like 20
Ferrari
years.
was like bankrupt, so Ford was gonna like buy out Ferrari, and they were gonna basically like Ford was gonna run the production side, like 90% to 10% Ferrari, and then Ferrari was gonna run the race team 90% to 10%, and
but Ferrari didn't want that.
but they didn't want that, so it fell through, and,
And Fiat bought
basically,
them.
yeah, Fiat bought them, and Ferrari got like hella pissed and like talked shit about Ford, and he was like,
All right,
just
I'm determined
dumped-
to make the fucking
yeah, he's like
baddest.
just dumped as much money as possible to make the
Into-
GT40
yeah.
and have him win, and then fucking they ended up winning. They went
3
not
in a
their
row.
not their first year trying. The second year, I believe it was, they went 1, 2, 3.
Shit.
I didn't do it. I thought I did.
Shit.
Uh-oh.
No, nice. Well, podcast over.
No, that's fine.
think
I
we're
think we
good,
can.
yeah.
But yeah, it was that movie was really good. But anyways, think that'll do it for this week. Hope you guys
It's dead.
oh,
Yeah.
I forgot.
it's like dead. Oh damn.
I forgot the computer still records.
Later.